Yes, guys, welcome back in for another video, and I haven't put my teeth in. I hope everyone's doing well. This is your Liverpool versus Chelsea FA Cup final preview. Just give me 1 second, guys, because I'm still here, guys. Give me 1 second. Yes, this is a big preview, guys, for the FA Cup final, and it should be a good one. Should be a good one, guys. I hope everyone's doing well and having a great week. We're 1 day away, 24 hours out almost from playing the FA Cup final against Chelsea. Saturday afternoon, which you can see here, guys, on my watch along on Saturday afternoon. Make sure you tune in for that as well. I'll be live with the watch along as always. Any Liverpool game, I'm doing a watch along, and the FA Cup final is no different. Should be a good one. Everyone's having a great week. Before I get to everyone in the chat and say hello to everyone, I just want to say first, don't forget, guys, if you enjoy this kind of thing, you like this sort of stuff, you love your football and you love your Reds and you love Liverpool Football Club, come subscribe to the channel. Even if you're not a Liverpool fan, you just love football full stop, come and subscribe to the channel, like my man Matthew, big West Ham fan. But come and subscribe to the channel, guys. Come and join in, have a laugh, have a chat with us. You know, it's a Liverpool-based channel, but I do a lot of top six. I do talk about a lot of the top six. I do weekend previews, weekend reviews of all the games as well. But I share the love everywhere, guys. I share the love everywhere. But big up to everyone watching right now. Share the love everywhere, guys. I hope the sound is okay, because if everyone was live with me, last night, you knew with my commentary in the Tottenham Arsenal game that I went a bit over the top and I blew up my microphone. So I hope everyone can hear me okay and the sound is not too bad. I'll be getting a new microphone hopefully tomorrow. So I blew up my microphone yesterday, guys, with my commentary. Yeah, that's how high my voice can get. Yeah, completely blew it. But everyone's doing really good. Don't forget to hit the like on this video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you want to. And to all the new subscribers to the channel recently, big up to yourselves as well. I'm on 939 subscribers right now. I'm almost going through like 12 subscribers a day. It's going really well so far. And much love to everybody out there. I really do appreciate it. I really do. For everyone that has just subscribed, thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. And I hope you enjoy this kind of content. I really do. Now let's get to some of your comments before we get on with this show. Matthew in the house, our local hammer. How you doing, Matthew? Pablo back. All right, Jamie in chat. Big up, Pablo in the house. Big up, Ali, my man. I'm getting more and more nervous watching the hours go by. You know, I don't know what it is. I'm not nervous. I think I'll be more nervous at kickoff. I'm not nervous at the moment. Afternoon, Jamie in chat says, Matthew, I'm nervous, Jamie, for this final because it's Chelsea. I get what you're saying. We're going to talk about it, guys. We're going to talk about it. Hopefully, by the end of the video, everyone's nerves have gone a little bit and we're all a bit more pumped up. That's what I'm hoping. Or I'll just ruin it for you and you're even more nervous. And sorry about the red eyes today. My eyes look a bit red on the screen. I've got hay fever. Hay fever's doing me, man. Big up, Kevin. How are you, my friend? Road to 1K. Yeah, not far off, Kevin. Not far off, my friend. Good afternoon, Doug. How are you, my man? Hope you're good, my friend. Big up, Captain Sal in the house. John Moore, my man. Hope you're good. Andrew in the house as well. Good evening, Andrew. Andrew's our local New Zealander. He's an Irish Red, but living in New Zealand. So it's probably like 1 o'clock in the morning for him right now. So big up to Andrew. Big up, Doug, mate. How you doing, Jamie? I'm doing, you know what? I'm doing good. All right. I'm doing good, Matthew. My eyes are watering like mad because of hay fever. And that's why they're a bit red. But apart from that, I'm doing good. Hi, John. The sound is good, Jamie. Awesome. Yeah, we can hear you clear and loud, Jamie. Yeah. One thing with me, you'll hear my voice. Don't you worry about it. Arsenal fans are still salty since last night, and it's amazing. Oh, man. Arsenal fans went in breakdown. I might even talk about that before we get to the FA Cup final stuff, guys, because it's hilarious. Arsenal fans went in meltdown yesterday. Absolute meltdown. What I've been thinking of doing is doing a YouTube How do we call it? How do we call it? I was thinking of doing a YouTube fan channel sort of roundup. So, when so at the end of the week when teams lose and stuff like that. So if our rivals lose, I was thinking of getting clips of them looking sad and horrible and moaning on their YouTube channels and clipping it up and reviewing it on the show. How do you think people feel about that? Sounds all good, mate. Excellent. Andrew and Hasso, Jamie buzzing about the news about Fabinho being back for May 28th. Also, Tushimeni news. And tomorrow will be a great game. I feel like we'll dominate like we did in the semi-final against City. Big up, Andrew, always. Andrew, I hope you're good. Andrew's a good boy. Be meeting Andrew soon in Liverpool. Can't wait for it. Well, Jamie, Klopp has come out in the press conference and said Fab will hopefully be back for the final. That's massive news. That's good. That's good. Hi, John and Doug. Peeps. Big up, Edward, my friend. Not nervous. Can't wait for the game. Yeah, I'm not nervous at the moment. I'm all right. Surprisingly, I'm not nervous. Maybe it's because Chelsea are in terrible form at the moment. Yeah. I'd be more nervous if it was Man City in the final. If we were playing Man City in the final, I couldn't act that. But Chelsea, they're a good final team. But we're going to talk about Chelsea in a bit, guys, because, we have to talk about them. Imagine your eyes once you eat the gummy bears. I know they're going to be. I probably won't be able to open them. You're confident for the game? What you think, Liverpool, Chelsea? I'm proper confident, Matthew. Yeah, I'll break it all down in a bit. I'll break it down in a bit. In about 30 minutes or so, we'll be joined by Ishmael as well. If everyone watches Saint LFT, Saint LFTV, Ish is on there as well with Roms and the guys, and they might be joining us in about 30 minutes on the show as well, so that should be good. Good afternoon, James. Good afternoon, John Conway. How are you, my friend? Jamie, great news is Klopp says that Fab will be fit for the Champions League final. That's big news. Jamie, can you tell us what made you do a YouTube channel? I don't have to tell you because the video is up on my channel, Kevin. There's a 4-minute video up on my channel. Go and check it out, my friend. Go and check it out. So basically, I started YouTube for my daughter and myself, and about 7 or 8 months ago. And my daughter's got bad disabilities, and I'm disabled myself. I've got disabilities myself, and physical disabilities in my legs. And my daughter's got bad spine. She's got really, really bad spine, all the way from the bottom to her neck. So it's quite bad. And so I started it for her and myself. And go and check it out. It's a 4-minute video on my YouTube channel. The front of it's got me and my daughter on the front. It's a good watch. Go for it. I'd watch that. Critiquing fan channels, especially when they lose. I go and get clips up of Arsenal TV and just have a laugh. Tiny Gal blamed the ref. I know. No, it was probably a soft penalty, I will say. It probably was a soft penalty, but the holding 2 yellows is totally deserved. I did the watch along, and even I said after 10 minutes, all Holding was doing was trying to annihilate Son every single time. He got away with it so many times, and he eventually got his 2 yellows. I mean, he must have failed Son about 8 times. The ref kept telling him, stop doing it or I'm going to book you. But he kept doing it. So the red card was deserved. The penalty might have been a little soft. But at the end of the day, Arsenal only played well for about 3 minutes of that game. They got absolutely smacked. And it's got nothing to do with the referee why Arsenal lost. Arsenal were just terrible last night, and Tottenham were a better football team. It's as simple as that. Torn between joy of Arsenal meltdown and the need to see Harry Kane. Yeah. Is that Tushimeni knows? I think Andrew's got the Tushimeni knows. To be fair, I haven't seen much today. Good, thank you, Jamie. How are you? I'm doing good, my man. Doing good, apart from the A fever. You will win. Come on, you Reds. Big up, Matthew. Big up, Matthew. Obviously, Matthew does not want Chelsea to win a cup final. That is for sure. Big up, Matthew. Just watching the Klopp press conference. Yeah, let us know what the Klopp's saying, because I think he's still on while I'm live, ain't he? I've seen little bits what he said. Jamie for British says that Juma has a release clause in the sale for 45 million euros. False. It's a weird one with Dan Juma because we did scout him before he went to Villarreal, didn't we? We were looking at him at Bournemouth as an attacking option. when we was going for Jota and that. So I think we could have got him for 20 odd million from Bournemouth. So I don't see us paying 45 million now. Is that Villarreal? It just don't make sense to me. Big up Penny, the boss. Yeah, Penny, my daughter is the boss. There's no doubt. We have a few fan channels. Do you know WHTV 63K? Yeah, I do. I know quite a few of the West Ham ones, my man. West Ham are good. They do some good fan channels. Really do. I wouldn't pick on West Ham though. I'd pick on Arsenal, Man United, Chelsea. Jamie Tushimani is a Nike athlete. We have the best Nike deal. That is a very good point. That is a very good point. Excuse me while I have a sip of my orange flavoured Lucasade. Love orange flavoured Lucasade. Guys, do you what's your favourite flavour? If you do like Lucasade, what's your favourite flavour? Orange, original, pink lemonade. That's for girls. What's your favourite flavour? Tropical. Tastes a bit like Lil. I like the orange one. Let me know in the chat. I like knowing people's shit. So the rumour about Tushimeni, I've seen different reports today. I've heard deal done. I've heard it's getting close, and the latest one, deal agreed. Announcement after season. I saw the only thing I saw on the Tushimeni thing today, and it didn't have nothing to do with Tushimeni. It was just a Liverpool Echo tweeted out saying Liverpool are not going to spend big on a midfielder this summer. Now, take that with a pinch of salt, because the Liverpool Echo, I love the Liverpool Echo. This is nothing bad about the Liverpool Echo. They do get a lot wrong. They do get a lot wrong. The best thing to listen to is The Athletic. Cherry Lucasade. I didn't know there was a Cherry Lucasade. Son is catching up Salah and goals. I just noticed. Yeah, he's one behind. Son's a baller, though. Son is an absolute baller. Tremendous footballer. I'd congratulate him if he got golden boot, because I like Son. There's nothing not to like about him. He's a very good footballer. He's a baller, doing bits at the moment. And yeah, the funny thing is Liverpool got to play. We're playing Southampton next week. I mean, Salah could get an hat-trick in that game. Let's face it, Southampton. Duran in the house. Hi guys, back again. Duran, how you doing, my man? Hello, mate. Gabriel in the house as well. Edward likes the original Lucasade. No, I can't get on with that. My wife likes the original one. I can't get on with it. Lucasade Orange and Caribbean Crush. That's the one. The Caribbean Crush one's nice. Is the Caribbean Crush one? Is that the one that tastes like Lil? Does everyone remember Lil? God, can you even get Lil anymore? That was a drink. Oh, Doug. Seriously, Doug. When I meet you in Liverpool, man. Lizard. Is there a gecko in here? Doug? Oh, Doug. If you don't know Doug, guys, go and check Doug out, the Dugout Football channel. Massive Liverpool fan. Great fella. Go and check him out on his YouTube channel. That's his YouTube channel, literally right there, the Dugout Football channel. And check him out. And if you like dad jokes, especially, go and check Doug out all day long. Do you know Expressions is so fun? I saw Expressions as Expressions as a little match reaction after the Tottenham game this morning. It was hilarious. Absolute. I'm not going to repeat it because I'll get done for it. But what he said, what he called Robbie Lyle, I was in stitches. I mean, he can say it because he can, but you know, I was in stitches. I was in absolute stitches. The man's hilarious, absolutely hilarious. Lucas say Citrus Chill, Caribbean Crush. I've not heard of the Citrus Chill one. I like the Caribbean Crush bird. Can't wait for tomorrow. Come on the red. Yeah, big up, Gabriel. Big up yourself. I hate the echo. They said we won't get Thiago. We got when they say stuff, it happens. Too many incoming. Big up, Ali. I wouldn't mind if Son got the golden boot. Let's be honest, he deserves it. Yeah, Son's a baller. I loved Lil back in the day. Yeah, Lil's a drink, man. Any corner shop, you get a can of Lil. Or in a chip shop. You get a can of Lil. If you got fish and chips when you was a kid, guys, back in the day, what drink did you get with your fish and chips? It had to be Vimto, didn't it? It had to be. every chip shop usually only sold cans of Vimto. Especially where I live anyway. When I was a kid, you go in the chip shop, can of Vimto. There you go. That's you done. You can still get Little J. Yeah, you can still get. I just don't see it as much now. It used to be massive, though, didn't it? I remember the little adverts and all that. It used to be massive. Yeah, Orange all day. I like Orange all day, man. I would love if Arsenal bottled top four. I'd love nothing more than if Arsenal bottled the top four, guys. Seriously. If Arsenal bottled the top four, I am going to do I'm going to do some kind of video on it. I really am. But Arsenal bottle the top four, I'm going to do some kind of video on it where I'm going to try and find all the Arsenal fans on YouTube who are bigging Arsenal up and then saying they're this and that and making Arsenal sound like 2011 Barcelona and then crying the next day when Arsenal lose. I'll cut it all up. I edit it all up and put it into a video. It should be hilarious because they deserve it, man. Do you think Mane will go buy? Nah, buy. Mane stay at Liverpool. He's signed a new contract, Matthew. Pepsi's my favourite soft drink. If I'm going to drink the soft drink, my favourite soft drink is Pepsi, Pablo. I prefer Pepsi over Coca-Cola. I don't really like Coca-Cola that much, to be fair. I do drink it, but I don't really like it that much. Pepsi's better. Pepsi's better. Gabriel coming old school with Dandelion and Burdock. Yes, your Dandelion and Burdock. Rubicon. My wife likes Rubicon. I've never had it. Cream soda. There we go. How did this go from food and drink to a Chelsea and Liverpool Cup final? Cream soda. You can't be cream soda. Miranda strawberry. I've never heard of that one. Yeah, Doug Pepsi. Doug is the Pepsi Max king. You know, Doug does like it a drop. Doug does like a wee drop of Pepsi Max, don't you, Doug? You do like a wee drop of Pepsi Max. Yeah, Pepsi Max is a nice drink. It's the best diet drink. It's better than Diet Coke. Diet Coke is disgusting. But Jamie, if Spurs don't get top four, Conte is gone. I want Arsenal to get top four. I just get battered again. I intend to. I do not. Yeah. I mean, if Arsenal get. Did you see Arsenal's squad yesterday? It was terrible. I didn't realise how bad Arsenal's squad was. So their 11, their first 11's okay. It's not a top 4 11. That's why I think they're lucky to be where they are at this moment in time. But their squad, that bench, the people they got to bring on. Oh my God! I was watching the game yesterday, obviously on the watch, and I was like, this Arsenal team is poor. This squad is poor. Tottenham's squad is poor, but I think Tottenham's might be a little bit better. Who is my GOAT? Diego Maradona. Yeah, I'm just about old enough to see Maradona play, and yeah, Diego Maradona was different, man. Different. Messi's the closest thing I've ever seen to Maradona, but Maradona went to Napoli. Napoli, still for me, the biggest transfer in the history of football is Diego Maradona going from Barcelona to Napoli. And remember, at this time, this ain't Napoli now that people know about. Napoli were dead. I mean, a dead nothing team. They've never won anything in their history. Anything in their history, Napoli back then. They were a nothing team. They were struggling down the bottom of the league. And they bought Maradona and they won back-to-back league titles and the UEFA Cup. You know, that's what Maradona did for Napoli. They love him. They absolutely love him. I think they trying to name the stadium after Maradona. They absolutely love him. They love the man. They love the man. And yeah, he's the GOAT for me. Maradona. He's just different. He just hits different. Seeing people saying we have bottled the league. That's just a joke. Oh, I saw it this morning, John. I was a bit busy on Twitter this morning because I had to put some right. I had to wrong some rights with Chelsea and Man United. Chelsea. I don't understand why, guys, but Chelsea fans, Arsenal fans, and Man United fans are telling Liverpool fans that we bottled the league. When Chelsea fans, Arsenal fans, and Man United fans said at the beginning of the season we would finish fourth. So how the hell have we bottled the league, but they haven't? Someone explain that. Someone explain that. Wow, Timo Werner has three. Wow, Timo Werner has 3 Tuchel under the bus. He has just Jurgen Klopp is one of the best coaches we had in Germany. Oh, he threw him under the bus. Sorry. Timo Werner threw Tuchel under the bus. He has just said Klopp is one of the best coaches we had in Germany. Well, Klopp was the man, wasn't he? Klopp was the man. Klopp was the man. Fanta Strawberry. That sounds like that's from America. I've never heard of that. Is that from America? That sounds like it. Fanta Strawberry sounds like it'd be from the United States. Iron Brew, the best drink ever. John, you would say that. You live in Scotland. I'm surprised Doug didn't say that. But no, I don't like Iron Brew. Weird. I'm not a big fan of Iron Brew. Iron Brew is the best drink, Jamie. Big up John Moore, my favourite drink. I don't like Iron Brew. It's weird. It's not. I can't drink something when I don't know what the flavour is. I mean, no one knows what the flavour is. It's unique. No one can tell me what the flavour of Iron Brew is. I don't know. I can't drink something I don't know what the flavour is. My brain is like, what is this? What the hell is this? I just can't take it. My goat is Cantona. Great player, Cantona. What a legend he was. Timo Werner just said Klopp is one of the best coaches in Germany. And he's won most of the titles past years, and he's a nice personality. Wow, even though I hate United. Yeah, Cantona was a baller. He nearly went to Sheffield United, no joke. Wow. That's my dad's goat too, Jamie. He told me till this day he hasn't seen a better player than Maradona. He used to walk through teams and he couldn't take the ball off him. Yeah, Maradona didn't run. He just strolled past players. The man had the greatest low sense of gravity I've ever seen in my life. The man's feet were stuck to the floor. You know, do you remember them Weeble Wobble toys as a kid? Does anyone remember Weeble Wobble toys when you were a kid? You could knock them, but they wouldn't fall over. Do you remember the advert? Weeble Wobbles. No, you can't. Something like that. They'd go like that, but you could never fall over. They never fall over. That was Maradona. The man never fell over. He had the greatest sense of balance I've ever seen in a footballer. And what he done at Napoli for me makes him the greatest ever. I've never seen a player take a nothing team, and at the time Napoli were a nothing team, win 2 league titles, a UEFA Cup. And don't forget the Argentinian team that won the World Cup had nobody in it. Maradona won that on his own. He's just unique. He's just different gravy. Messi is the closest thing I've seen to him, though. I will say that. John, a massive Iron Brew, Pepsi makes a Lucas drinker. I will say, though, the best energy drink you can buy is Monster. I will say that right now. Monster is the best energy drink. Arteta has spent 250 million on this Arsenal squad. I know, 250 mil. The man's a joke, and he can't compete against the big teams. And Arteta, he's just a joke. He's not a very good manager. What Arteta's got away with this year, that they're playing once a week. That's what he's got away with. That's your man. Wash your mouth out. I am. The Napoli Stadium is called the Diego Maradona. Yeah, exactly. It's just massive. They just love him there. Yeah, I thought they renamed it. They just absolutely love him. The man's a legend. Yeah, I think in Italy, you can only name a stadium after a footballer once they've passed away. I think that's the rules in Italy. So once Maradona passed away, they could rename the stadium after him. It would be, sorry, it just is. Would anyone take Timo in the summer? I think Klopp would be the best out of him. I think Klopp could get the best out of Timo Werner. I really do. I don't think Timo Werner is all that of a bad player, but I don't think he's exceptional at the same time as a level to Werner's ability. But I do think Klopp could make him a very good, very, very good footballer. Yeah, you can get Fanta in the United States and Denmark. Big up Kevin. Fanta Fruit Twisted, Owen. I love how this just come drinks now. Yeah, Fanta Fruit Twist is a summer drink. That's a summer drink. So a hot day, get the Fanta Twist out from the fridge. Yeah, definitely. Echo, it's funny. Just read a story about the option of Matip as a 6 in replacement. No. What? No. Jamie, we have Robbo who loves Iron Brew. Yeah, but Robbo's Scottish and they drink the stuff. And plus, I think Robbo has iron brew injected into his veins before every single game. That's why he's got so much hype and energy. I swear he just has an IV before his game, a massive litre IV just pumped into his veins of iron brew, and he's just full of energy. And that's why he's like that. Iron brew is the flavour, diluted rust. Flavour of diluted rust. Yeah, I can't have it, man. John Moore ever had a WKD iron brew? What are we, 10? Who drinks WKD? And Jamie, breaking news. No, it ain't, Ali. George Best. Well, you're Northern Irish, John. George Best, forgive it. John, I can understand why you're going, George Best. I can understand that, considering you're a Northern Irishman. So I give you that, John. I'll give you that, my friend. Carvalho announced. This is massive, but I think Haaland will be a flop. Oh, Matthew coming with violence, and I love it. I'm here all day for that, Matthew. I'm here all day for the flop talk. Get in, Matthew. Get in. Fuck no. Fuck no, that's wrong. Carvalho announced LFC website. Haven't announced it. Yeah. Carvalho. No, don't listen to Ali. Ali he's done this to me twice already. He's going to keep doing it till the date is announced. They can be there for it. I know Ali's game. Maradona was the GOAT for me. He's second goal against England in '86. Was the best goal I've seen. Yeah, it still is. It still is. If Klopp wants Timo, then why not? Yeah, exactly. I think Timo will do well. Timo just needs confidence. Klopp about that. Oh yeah, I've just been Klopp, Jurgen Klopp. Klopp on Fabinho. He will definitely be back for Champions League. Beautiful. That's all we need to hear. I'm good now. You know why, Ali. You know why, my son. You know why. R9, the actual goat. Oh, R9, what a player. The only reason I wouldn't say R9 is because of his injuries. That would be the only reason. You know, all this talk about Ronaldo, yeah? All this talk about Cristiano Ronaldo, right? If Ronaldo, if R9 never had the injury problem, Ronaldo would never get anywhere near the amount of goals R9 would have scored. I'm telling you right now. Right now. If R9 never had all them injuries, like Owen said, and I big up Owen here, because R9 was the best striker I've ever seen in my lifetime. Without a shadow of doubt. There weren't a better striker in my lifetime than I saw than R9. And if he never had all these injury problems and then got massively fat because of it, because he couldn't train anymore, so he put on weight, that's the reason he's so big, he can't train. Ronaldo would have never, ever, ever got anywhere near R9 for goals. I just think he won't be at Premier League ready. Oh, is that yeah. This guy Ali, and I thought it was true. Ali's the man, though. Ali's the man. Ali's a good kid. Since Fab will hopefully be fit for the final, Thiago Naby in midfield. Yeah, I can take the Milner thing away now. That won't happen. So if everyone was on my show last night, you all know that I was pretending up for a minute. I was just zoning in to Jurgen Klopp's brain fault of thinking that Milner and Henderson will play the Champions League final together, because Henderson will have to play the sixth because there'll be no Fabinho, and you need someone to cover Trent's runs. That's what Henderson's job does when Trent gets forward. And my brain thought was that, with no Fabinho, Hendo's going to have to play six, and Milner's going to have to play and do the Hendo job to cover for Trent. Now that ain't going to happen. We can all party. Now we can all party. I have to back my countryman, Jamie. But do you think he was underrated? Yeah, massively. George Best was a legend, mate. I've got no problem saying George Best was a legend. Great footballer. One of the world greats, my man. One of the world greats. No doubt about it. You back your Irish man, John. So you should, my friend. So you should. Even without the injuries, the best player to play football. Owen, man, I ain't going to argue it, mate. Great player. Who's the best right back ever? Cafu. Alves, in Matthew's opinion. Yeah, Alves, Cafu, definitely. Who's going on the call? Who is going on the call-in show? You going on the call-in show tonight? Is that what on Coppish? I might do, my man. I might do if I got time. I definitely will have a look. Right, guys. So, should we talk about what we all come for? Shall we talk about what we all come for? Let's talk about the FA Cup final, shall we? The FA Cup final against Chelsea Football Club. Guys, it's on. It's this Saturday, guys. It's this damn Saturday, the FA Cup final, and I can't wait for it. I really can't. And I'm looking forward to it. So I've heard some of Jurgen Klopp's comments already saying, Liverpool midfielder Fabinho with his hamstring will miss tomorrow's FA Cup final versus Chelsea after picking up an injury on Tuesday's league win over Villa. And Klopp's been talking about the FA Cup today. He's basically saying it's a special game, massive for some of us, the biggest of it in their career. Jurgen Klopp has not underestimated the FA Cup final and the title race and Champions League final also think about. Yeah, so basically Klopp has been saying how massive the FA Cup final actually is, and it's the biggest domestic, what's it called? I think Klopp said in his press conference today, the FA Cup is the biggest domestic cup final in the world. That is correct. There's no bigger domestic cup final than the FA Cup in world football. It just isn't. It's the best. You know, a lot of European players watch the FA Cup final around the world and always wanted to play in it. It's just that it's got something special about it. It's the best. It's the best. You can't beat the FA Cup final. And Jurgen Klopp's starting to talk about the FA Cup final in nice light. I mean, we all know since Klopp's come back to the club, we haven't taken the League Cup and the FA Cup so seriously. I think that's not because Klopp didn't take them seriously and underappreciate them. I think it's just because we didn't have the squad he felt at the time to compete with them trophies while to try and compete in Champions League football and Premier League football. So at that time, it's not that he undervalued them. He just thought they were the least important. And he was right at the time, to be fair. He was correct at the time. But now we have the squad. And now you're seeing why, because we have the squad now, we've made 2 domestic finals this season and a Champions League final. Because we have the squad and Klopp can compete in every single tournament Liverpool play now, which is massive, which is huge. And yeah, I can't wait for this game. It's going to be great. I think we're going as the favourites. I really do. I think we're going the favourites. I don't see Chelsea will be underdogs. But listen, Chelsea are going to be horrible in the final. I know Chelsea have played really bad lately. Cheers, Doug. Pick yourself up. I know Chelsea have been playing not too well of late. You know, they got a win against Leeds the other day, but it's Leeds, and Leeds didn't do themselves any justice in the world by getting another man sent off and going down to 10 men early on. You know, Leeds are killing themselves more than anyone else. You know what I mean? And yeah, but apart from that, they've been in poor form. And with Chelsea Football Club, they can't keep blaming the injuries all the time because they've got a big squad. I'm not hearing injuries anymore, even as a Liverpool fan. Liverpool, Manchester City, and Chelsea have 3 massive squads. Injuries shouldn't really come into it anymore for me as a moan, unless you get about 15 injuries and 2 COVID cases and something like that where it obliterates your squad. Yeah, fair enough. But when you've got a squad the size of Chelsea, Liverpool, and Manchester City, for me, I don't think we can moan about injuries anymore because we have got players that can come in them positions and do a job. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but you know, I'm not here for the even with Liverpool now. If it happened to Liverpool, I don't want to hear it either. I'll just say, look, we've got a big enough squad. Let's move on. But last season we had lots of injuries, lots and lots of injuries. We still had a decent sized squad, and we finished 3rd in the league. You know, we finished 3rd in the Premier League, and we still finished above Chelsea. And so these Chelsea injuries, I don't think is an excuse. I just don't think they're performing to the capabilities they should be performing at. And I think Thomas Tuchel is not performing at the abilities he was brought into the football club for. We were told he was a world-class coach and he was equal to Klopp and he was the next best thing, he was the next big thing. And no, I'm not having that talk anymore. I'm not having that talk. Tuchel has underperformed his role this season as a coach. And it should be talked about more, but it ain't. All Tuchel goes on about is that I've had injuries. That's all you hear, Tuchel. We've had injuries. Well, how about you become the world-class coach that everyone tells me you are, and do something about it at the end of the day? Because it does irritate me. I've got to say, it does irritate me. All right, let me get to some of your comments before we move on, so I don't lose you out too many. Doug says, my friend always wanted to get run over by a steam train. When it happened, he was chuffed to bits. Doug, you need to cook Chelsea. I'm going to, Owen, don't you worry. 2-0 to Reg, never walk alone. Big up Matthew the Hammer. You got to love the FA Cup. Yeah, I love FA Cup finals. FA Cup final day is the best. FA Cup final day is the best. Tell you how I'm spending my FA Cup final day. We're waking up in the morning as a family. We're having some breakfast, getting dressed. Then we're going to go to the social club just around the corner from me. We're going to sink a few drinks. Then I'm going to come back. I'm going to get my video up ready. Then I'm going to press the go live button. And then we're going to watch the watch-along together of the FA Cup final. And after 90 minutes, we're going to watch Liverpool climb them steps at Wembley and lift up the famous FA Cup. That is how my day is going to go on Saturday, guys. Savage in the house. My confidence levels for this final is extremely high, but I think the league was Chelsea's best, but not ours, and we still won. So bring it on. You never walk alone. 97. Burn the bridge. Hashtag fuck Mings 24/7. Fuck Mings. I love it. I love it. Give everyone a chance. Yeah, smash the like button on Jamie's channel. Big up Doug as always. FA Cup was everything to me when I was, and it lost its way in English football due to billionaires, UEFA Champions League pressure on clubs. Let's bring the magic back like the Foxes did last year. This is massive. Yeah, big up Savage. It is absolutely massive. Absolutely massive. Rem the Anfield rap before the 98 Cup final cracked me up. Not the match, obviously. Sounds great, Jay. Big up Mitch in the house as well. Big up yourselves, guys. You're all fabulous. Love you all. Love you all. Thanks for all tuning in today to the show. Do really appreciate it. So, guys, I want you to get your 11 in the chat for this FA Cup final, guys, because we'll go over Ish coming on soon. So when Ish is on, we'll do it on the chat here as well. So, guys, in the chat, get your 11 who will play tomorrow. We know Fabinho's injured. We know Fabinho's out, and it's going to be a big miss. He's a quality midfielder. But Jordan Henderson can play that position. And for me, it might be a bit of a stroke of fortune in a way. It might sound a bit cruel because he is injured. But for me, Fabinho has been looking leggy and tired in recent weeks. And I think Fabinho would have started this game in the final because it is Fabinho. So I think he would have started this game anyway if he was fit. So for me, it might be just a bit of a bit, not luck because he's injured, but I think it does help us a little bit because, as I say, Fabinho was getting leggy. He was looking leggy. He was looking slow. And we know Fabinho has never been the quickest, but man, he was looking real slow. And I think it's because he was just shattered. So him being injured, it's not good because he's injured. You guys know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. But Henderson coming into that sixth position, I think could be really good for us Saturday. And as I keep saying, I like Hendo in the six. I really do. I think Hendo can do a job there. Hendo's a very good defender. We know that because he played centre-back, last season a couple of games. And like Milner told him, don't play too well at centre. But you remember that when Milner told Jordan Henderson, don't play too well at centre-back because you'll stay there. Because he played so well at left-back for a season. He stayed there the whole season, didn't he? Milner's never forgot. And he told Endo, don't be too good at centre-back because you'll stay there. That's because he's a good defender. Endo's a good defender. And Hendo's got more legs than Fabinho. Hendo's not the quickest, obviously, but he can get about the pitch still. He can still get about the pitch. He can put in a very... Hendo will be very disciplined. Hendo's not going to get out of... Hendo won't be out of position. Hendo will be very disciplined in his role. He will know his role. Klopp tells him, you're the number 6. want to sit you. You got to sit there and protect the back four. And I just want you to keep the ball. When you get the ball, play it simple. No over the top passes. Just play it simple. Give it to Thiago, give it to Keita, or give it out to the fullbacks, and just play it simple across the ground. And that's what Hendo would do in that number 6. He'll be very disciplined. And if things do go wrong, he has got the legs to get back. By the look of it, Kovacic, I think Kovacic might be injured for Chelsea. So if Kovacic is missing his final, that is a big blow to Chelsea. It really is. And look who we got. Issues in the house. Here he is.
Come on, bro. What are you saying?
How you doing, fella?
I'm good, bro. I'm not too bad. We got to beat these lot tomorrow, man.
Yeah, I was just talking about. We were just talking about Fab being out injured, and I was basically saying it's not a blessing because he's injured. No, I ain't going to curse that at anybody, but Fab has been looking leggy for the last few weeks, and I think if he was fit, he would have played. But Hendo, I've said it to the guys here. I'm perfectly happy with Hendo playing 6. I like Hendo in the 6.
No, I can hear it because, like, especially the last couple games he played against Chelsea, Fab's been shit. Fab's been absolute dog shit. Like, I think he was alright in the final, but the game against him at Stamford Bridge, obviously with Milnerson and him in there, where he fucked up that 2-goal lead. It was awful, mate. And everyone was getting on to Milner Hendo after the game, but like, he was just as bad as them two. Like, it was awful. Obviously, the Villa game, I think he got booked before he got taken off injured. He weren't great in that. Spurs game as well wasn't great. First half, Villarreal, criminal performance. Pulled it together in the second half. But I can hear what you're saying. Obviously, like, wish him well, and I do want him back for the final, but for the Champions League final. But yeah, I'm kind of happy with Hendo in the 6. To be honest, I'm gonna have to echo what he said. I'm kind of happy with him in the 6. Like, Fab's not been amazing recently, but that midfield battle is going to be key for us. I think they're playing silly bug, isn't it? With whether Kante and Cover's going to be fit. Like, one of them is probably definitely going to play in it. So we've got to win that midfield battle. Thiago is going to be key for us as well. Thiago is going to be absolutely key.
Totally. With Kante, do you know what? I prefer Kante is the one who plays over Kovacic. That might sound mad, but in recent weeks and months, Kante ain't the same player.
He's been awful. He's been dead food. But
he don't get across the ground as much as well as he once did he? But let's be fair. That man's been doing that for about 6 years non-stop.
he's been literally playing like the role of 2 players for about 6 years. But I hear what you're saying. I've had a little Kante agenda for quite a long time in my group chat. Like, I don't really. Yeah, people say he's good in that, but for starters, I don't really think I don't see him as a DM. People always say he's the best DM in the world. Then yeah, exactly. Why was Frank Lampard playing on the right of a 3? Why was Sarri didn't rate him there either? So like, he couldn't play as a lone 6 like a Rodri or a Fab could. So I never really kind of had him in that kind of bracket. As a box to box player, yeah, I mean he's got engine for days, but I think Cover is the better player, but I do hear what you're saying because Kante against us for some reason always a fucking masterclass, bruv. Always. I remember the game he beat him at the Bridge where Trent scored that free kick. He was the one to put a goal back. Like, he'll do stuff and it's just like, you haven't even got this in your locker, bro. Like, where's this come from? But he always has a good game against us. So if they're both not playing, like, beautiful. I'll take that all day long. But I feel like one of them will definitely make it. But it's just a case of who goes next to them because like Jorginho as well, like. You fancy our midfield against Jorginho, wouldn't you?
I hope Jorginho plays the man.
You really fancy him. You'd fancy Naby to kind of take him for a walk in that midfield. So yeah, it's one where it's just like I know they're going to play better than they played recently because they've been dog shit of late. Obviously, I know they got a win against Leeds, but they've kind of stumbled across that 3rd place finish line. But I fancy us to do it, man. If we play to our very best, it should be an easy game. Should be an easy one, to be honest, man.
Right, let's get some of these chats before we continue. Matthew, did you know 10 years ago since Aguero scored that goal at One Man City Toll? Yeah, I was proper happy actually when I don't know about you, but when that happened, I was proper happy because United lost the league. Yeah, 10 years on though, I fucking hate it.
Oh mate, like I don't even see United. Obviously, they're our biggest rivals, but I don't even think about them man anymore. Like now, it's just City. Like, can these guys just fuck off, please? Like. we could have had about 3 leagues by now. It's just mad. But yeah, I remember that game quite clearly. I remember because they cut to, I think they played Sunderland, so they cut to like stadium and like Fergie was all had his arms in the air. Then he was kind of looking around to be like, what's going on? And then you just see like the fucking joy drain from his face. But like that man gave me so much sadness as a kid. So I was just happy to see him with a bit of sadness sort of his own. Like, yeah, that game I was fully supporting City, man. Fully supporting City. But yeah,
but 10 years
on, I just let them fuck off, man. Like, please.
Talking about City, hang on, I don't know if you've seen it. Have you seen what City wear to games?
I'll make them jeans. They're rolled up.
And all the shirts they wear. I've got the pictures here. They're hilarious.
Yeah, pull the pictures up. I fancy a little joke.
This was a couple of years ago. This is what they turned up in Europe in to play a Champions League game. Canadian tuxedo, man. Double denim. What is that? And it's D squared as well. But
they look proper upset that they've got to wear it as well.
I just want to get in the hotel. Look.
Wait, someone definitely showed him that pic before he scored the fucking hat trick the other night because he was on some venom, mate. Like that was just
he's the best
mad.
And the frosting on the hair of the foot. Look, he looks like a boy band member.
Yeah, that's not a good look at all, mate. That's not a good look at all.
Look, what the fuck?
Oh, mate.
These t-shirts. This is what you go and buy your kid in Sports Direct.
Yeah. It's like, Daddy, can I have the Man City shirt? No. You can have this one instead. Like, listen, get this one.
Oh, look.
Jesus Christ.
I thought this was fake because that don't
Jesus
look right
Christ.
on the shirt, does it? That don't look right on the shirt, but apparently that is real.
Obviously, they put all this shit out so like fans can buy it. Like, we do it with our training kits as well. But who the fuck's buying that? Who the fuck is buying that? Just do a tracksuit like everyone else, man. Do a tracksuit like everyone else. What is?
There's the jeans. Legendary.
Mate, what am I looking at?
The dad trainers.
That is, yeah, mate.
And I've got them trainers because I am a dad, so I can say. But they are dad trainers.
But you're not earning fucking 200 grand a week, are you? Like that's mad. Just let them wear what they want, mate. Let them wear what they want. That's not good.
I just love taking this at City's clothes. I think it's hilarious. How rich they are, the shit clothes they wear. I find it hilarious.
Can't buy class though, can you, bro?
No, I've lost my comments now. Right, here we go. Where was I? Somewhere around here. I had so many comments, I can't find where I was. Yes, here we go. For Doug's team, Alisson, Trent, Canate, Van Dijk, Robbo, Henderson, Thiago, Keita, Diaz, Salah, Mane. Yeah, I think that's spot on, Doug. I think I've got a feeling Matic will play and Canate play a Champions League final. Because I'd rather have Canate against Madrid than Matic against Madrid.
We were talking about this on. I was obviously doing a preview on the Saints channel last night. So yeah, you guys go and check that out as well. But I was. You know what? It's gonna sound bad as well. I felt bad as I was saying it last night, but I'm kind of leaning towards starting Canate in both of them. To be honest, like as much as I do, I rate Matip highly. I think he should have been in because they've done the Player of the Year nominees today.
Don't get me started,
mate. They fucked it all up. They fucked it all up. Ward-Prowse, like it's just.
I like Ward-Prowse. I think Ward-Prowse is a very good footballer, but he hasn't been better than Bernardo Silva.
No, all Rodri.
Alisson isn't in that. I don't know. He's the best goalkeeper in the league by a mile.
Yeah, easily. Without him this season, there is no title race. No, you can say there's not one now, but there's no title race at all. Like he saved us in a lot of games, but they fucked up about 3 or 4 of them choices. Like Declan Rice as well. I think he should have been in there. You can say he might have tailed off a little bit, but beginning of the season, I think he was one of the best. He was probably second behind Salah in that first half of the season. Like unreal.
Third in the sports writers as well.
Yeah. De Bruyne, as much as I love De Bruyne, like I can't really run an agenda on him, but kind of went missing first of the season. I know he's come clutch now, but
turned up at Christmas, didn't he?
Yeah, turned up at Christmas, but I think there's quite a few players who could have been there, been in there instead. But yeah, back to the Matip thing. Yeah, I do rate Matip, but I do think in the Carabao Cup final, for example, they were getting in behind quite a lot. And I can't remember. I don't want to pin it all on him because it might not have been all down his side or anything. But I do think they are going to pose a threat. As much as we can run jokes on Timo Werner, like he is a threat in behind, just like Vinicius will be as well in the Champions League. So I don't know. I feel like Matip will play one of them, and I agree with you. I think he will play this one because I think Ibu will start the Champions League. It's in Paris. Like, just the story fits nicely, doesn't it? If he's gonna win his first Champions League for us, but
and I like to see.
I do feel safer. I feel safer with him in that back line. I know he's got a mistake in him sometimes, but I know when he's in that back line, there's no chance that anyone's beating him in the foot race on that side, and you're not beating Virgil in the foot race on the other side. So, yeah, I mean, I agree with that starting lineup, but I don't know. I would be leaning towards Konate, but I feel like you can't start Konate in both of them.
Do you know Savage Reactions?
No, I don't.
Yes, you're a massive wrestling fan. Savage Reactions. Yeah. Massive wrestling YouTube.
Right, I'm gonna get on it. Big up yourself, bro.
Thousands and thousands of subscribers, but he does loads of wrestling reactions. Mostly does AEW, bits of AEW and that. Does loads of wrestling reactions, and that's his channel. Savage Reactions. He's a massive Liverpool fan at the same time.
Fucking happy days then. Happy days. Good guy.
He's a great guy. Mitch has gone Ali, Gomez. Mitch. Matip, Verge, Robbo, Hendo, Thiago, Trent, Diaz, Mane, Salah. Whatever, I'm going to say this now, whatever Mitch decides, I'm all for, because Mitch is putting me up in his house when I go to Liverpool for the Champions League final. So whatever Mitch says, I'm going to agree with, because he's putting me up.
Hey, is he gone Trent in midfield? So am I seeing that right? He's gone Gomez.
He has. He's got Trent in midfield. Someone was talking about this the other day as well.
You know what? Like, I can hear it in the sense of, for ages I've been like, nah. He's the best right back in the world. Just play him at right back. Don't fuck around. But recently, he's just been fucking playing midfield anyway. Like, if you watch our games, the Spurs game especially, I was just like, all right, cool. I know you are a creative player, but you're taking a piss a bit, mate. Like, there's no width on the right hand side. Salah's getting marked by like 2-3 guys. So I can hear an argument for that. Okay, I can hear an argument for it.
Totally. Hendo knows the excitement in his season the bet at this point. He may offer even. Yeah, the thing, like I was saying with Hendo just before you come on, I trust Hendo in the 6 because I know he's going to be super disciplined.
Yeah,
that's Hendo. He's just the ultimate professional, ain't he? And he will be disciplined. He will sit in front of that back four. He won't evade his space. And when he gets the ball, he's just got to keep it simple. Give it to Thiago, give it Cato, give it out to the fullback. Keep the ball moving. I've been saying this for a while now. I think Hendo is really underrated as a footballer, what he does for our club, even by some Liverpool fans, because I always know, I've noticed it more when Hendo's not playing.
Yeah.
But you see the difference, because the Trent runs. Trent's allowed to get forward. Klopp don't mind him getting forward, because if Klopp hated him getting forward, he wouldn't be doing it. So he gets forward.
And we need him to. If he doesn't get forward, then they're not creating anything.
He's creative. And what Hendo does, most of the time gets in behind Trent and covers that area.
Yeah.
Obviously Hendo can't, he's 30 himself, 31. So, doing it every game, you can go missing sometimes. But for the majority of the season, if you look at what Hendo does off the ball, it's really important what he does off the ball. That's why I would say it's not always what you're doing on the ball as a footballer. It's what you do off
it as well. And like those runs they allow Trent to have it, even if it's like a yard of space to whip a ball in, because he's dragging the full back out. But I do. Me and Hendo got a bit of a love-hate relationship, because when he keeps it simple and he kind of does what he's good at, no problem at all. Like you said, wouldn't stop him for any other captain in the league. And I do think he's better in a 6 because he does keep it a bit more simple there. But I find like sometimes if we're struggling in the game and he's playing on that right-hand side of the centre midfield, those fucking spammed crosses, mate, those first time spam crosses to no one, like I'm just like, bro, like, can you not just put your head up? Like, is that not an option for you to just stick your head up and see there's no one in the box? That side-footed spam cross to fucking nobody, bro. Like,
when he does get it right, it looks great. But it
looks great, but how often does he get it? And I'm just like, bro, we've just recycled possession, like, just like that. But I've got a lot of time for Hendo, man. Like I said, I wouldn't swap him for any captain. And I think if anyone's going to step in when Flacco's out, it's going to be him. And I feel like he is going to have a good game.
Yeah,
he made a good point. He's going to keep it simple. He's going to just be laying it to Thiago and Naby. So like, I've got full faith in him. It's not like Fab's out and I'm like, shit, what are we going to do? We've got options. I feel like Thiago being in the form he's been in this season and Naby kind of coming to it in this latter period. I think that midfield area I'm quite comfortable with, to be honest. I'm pretty comfortable with it. It's just
when I look at our midfield, if it's going to be Hendo in the 6, as I say, it's going to be super disciplined. I mean, sometimes Fabinho does evade his area sometimes and comes forward. And I think, Fab, what you doing? You have not got the recovery pace. Sit back a little bit, man. Sit back a little bit.
Mate.
No, he's got 7 goals this season, so I can't argue with the
man. He's done his bit, to be fair. He has done his bit.
He's had a great season, to be fair. And but with Hendo there, as I say, he'll be super disciplined. And what I'm looking at, I think Thiago will be the man tomorrow. I really do. Look, if they have a midfielder, Loftus Bumcheek,
fucking no chance, I know.
Jorginho and Kante. Tell you what, Thiago's getting a lot of freedom on that ball because they ain't going to close him down quickly.
No, he's having fun, mate. He's having fun.
He's not going to close down. And the thing with Hendo, Hendo, he's not quick, but he has got legs. He can get back. And, I don't think Jorginho and Loftus and all that are really going to outrun Henderson that much. So, yeah, I'm proper happy with the midfield. I'm not worried about that at all. For the Champions League final, might be different.
my only thing with the Champions League final, though, is like, do you not think Fabinho takes like normally a few games to kind of get up to speed? He's not one like Matip where you can drop him in after an injury. I've seen Fab come back from injury sometimes. I'm like, you look like me playing Power League on a Saturday. It's not good. He needs like 3 weeks. Yeah. So I am kind of thinking if he's not fit for either one of the league games before, I'm going to be a bit worried about our midfield, to be honest. But listen, that's a problem for when he gets that bit. But
unless they give him a behind closed doors game or something like that,
they're going to need to give him something, because I can't see a world where he's not played for like 3 weeks and then we just drop him in to fucking.
On my channel yesterday, I've already put it out in the atmosphere, and I wish I did it because I can see it happening. Right, I'll do this now. Get this out of the way with one more time, and then everyone can hate me if it does happen. So with Trent plays right back because Henderson is usually there covering Trent's positions when Fabinho's playing the 6. So we've always got that defensive cover. If Hendo's playing the 6, Naby Keita is not going to do Hendo's job at defending, because that's not what Keita is. Keita's not really a defensive-minded.
No.
He likes getting forward. So that area is going to be invaded. And Vinicius Junior and Benzema are always about 5 yards apart.
They're always on that left-hand side as well. Yeah, that's a bit of a concern.
So I'll put this in the atmosphere. But thinking like Jurgen Klopp, I can see Milner, Henderson, Thiago in that midfield. Because
for the Champions League, oh my god, mate!
Because Milner will do the Hendo job. Henderson, you can see it, though, can't you? Milner can do the defensive duty, what Hendo would do on that side of where Hendo plays, covering.
I would agree with you fully, but I do think, what I think about this Madrid game. Yeah, just to touch on it quickly. We're gonna need to blow them away. We're gonna need to do like a 17-18 where we just absolutely dick all over a team. Because I feel like if there's one goal, yeah, exactly. Their defense is dog shit. If there's one goal in it with about 10 minutes to go, you just never know with them guys. Like, they could pull a fucking rollie out of nowhere. So I feel like we're gonna need to go 2 up before I feel anything close to being comfortable.
It's a proper European final, ain't it?
So I would still start Naby, because I feel like we need to be on the front foot.
Just go for
like just Milner and Henderson together. I'm all for one of them starting, but 2 of them together, it's just like it's not the one, mate.
I'm just thinking of it. It's probably Milner's last season. We've got 2 finals. Jurgen Klopp's going to play me one of them.
What game did they start together? What's the game they start together recently?
Not long back.
And there was actually they weren't too bad, to be fair. Hendo Milner actually had a good game. Was it Spurs? No, it was like one of the Villarreal. Was it Villarreal or?
We smoked the team whoever we played. I know that. We played like really well.
It was the Newcastle game. There was the recent one. I was like, they both actually had a really good game. So I was like, you know what? I might give them one more chance. But
that's Newcastle.
Exactly. And like, if you think about it, it's still only 1-0, but they were actually got like Milner, especially. I think it was in with a shout man in the match. Kind of got that putting that tackle before he scored, but
all over the pitch, like it's 20.
All over the gaff. But for a Champions League final against Modric and then man, there like, nah. I can't. But I hear you. I think he might probably get a game in one of the finals, but
I'll go get Savage's reaction. He has been terrible, but this guy is John Cena in big games, believe me. But if Endo sits on him, it could work out perfect, because he won't be allowed to carry the ball on that's Kante, bang on, John Cena. Big game, big match, John.
Some people's don't, mate.
I've got to say, he's missed. I never thought I'd say that. I hate seeing him when he comes.
I'm not. I don't think I miss him really.
I do like it. I do like it returns.
Since he's got that, since he's grown that quiff, yeah, I don't really go with the fucking 3/4 lengths. It's a different look.
Quiff going on. Don't look like
suits you, bro. It doesn't really suit him like that, mate. He needs to get that military haircut back.
I'd agree. I'd rather Kovacic miss out than Kante. Yeah, Kovacic has got more legs as well, and he's always played well. He's
class. He's class.
He's very underrated. Very underrated footballer. Some match fixing going on in the City quarter game. Not saying Aguero himself, but QPR kicked off from Dzeko goal and gave the ball to City, and then Cisse would celebrate with the City players after the game.
Yeah, that was fucking mad.
That was madness. Bye, Joe. I have to go now. Till next time. See you later. See you later, Matthew. Matthew's a big West Ham fan, but
listen, Matthew. Yeah, please do what you need to do. Yeah, please. I'll be blowing bubbles with you, mate. Just do the job.
I've got this feeling City are going to get a point against West Ham. I don't know why.
I said it. I think I said it again this morning. They're drawing against West Ham, and then last game of the season, 30 yards out, Coutinho. Top bins, it's gonna fucking happen, mate. I
just got this. I don't know what it is. West Ham are quite a dangerous team to play, and West Ham still need to get points to get into Europe next season.
Yeah, they're 3 points off United with a game in hand, so they could it's within their reach.
So West Ham have got something to play for, which is good.
They've
got Owen's a good footballer. Hopefully Antonio plays and just sticks on Fernandinho if he's playing centre back. Souček, great in the air. They got good players there, West Ham. They could cause a problem, but at the end of the day, they could also get beaten 6-0. How are you, my friend? Big up, Mohammed. Mohammed, I think you're South Africa you're from, isn't it? You said before. Yeah, 5 subs in the FA Cup, ain't it?
Yeah.
Will you
listen, Divock. He's due one last clutch moment. I don't care if it's tomorrow or the Champions League. Don't care which one it is. He's got it.
I said it the same.
He's got one more in him.
Champions League final and get the win against Madrid. I'm telling you, it's made for him. Lord Origi. Big up, Liz. Hope you're good. Edward's team is Ali, Trent, Canate, VVD, Robbo, Hendo, Jones, and Thiago, Salah, Mane, and Diaz. I can hear the Curtis Jones shout.
I can hear it. I was impressed with him the other night.
He played that bad the other night either.
I thought it was good. I thought it was unlucky to come off. I think Klopp probably kept Naby on because he was better slightly defensively, but I don't think Naby had a good first half really. Much better in the second half, but I think Curtis was looking good, beating his man a couple of times as well. So yeah, I like that. I like that performance from him.
Yeah, I like it when Curtis gets the ball from deep and runs at the defence.
Yeah.
That's what he's really good at. He can take players on. He's very good. He's got good balance. He's got good pace. He can run at players. I mean, was it straight in the second half? He ran from kickoff, got straight to the edge of the box,
straight to
kick, which Trent yet again missed. Trent's got.
I was going to say we either need to fucking give Van Dijk some of his free kicks, or next season we need to sign someone who can take free kicks as well. I'm not saying Trent can't take them anymore, but he's not bagged one since.
He's better at passing a free kick.
When's the last time he bagged a free kick?
It's just he's shooting at it. I mean, it weren't far off of that first one. It was a good effort, not saying it, but I like it when they roll the ball to Trent.
Yeah, because a lot of the ones that Chelsea one he scored, then the West Ham. To be fair, he scored one against West Ham in the season when they lost. But again, like you said, Salah rolled it to him, and it's just him shooting. It's not great. It's not great.
Funny, he's got great technique, but yeah. Van Dijk, apparently, there's an interview with Van Dijk because they asked him his question, why haven't you top eight?
Oh, yeah.
He used to bang him with Southampton and Celtic. And he said it's because of his knee, because he doesn't want to hit a ball 100 miles an hour yet with his knee, just in case.
Fair.
And, so that's still in the back of his mind. So that tells you.
It's mad that he's still played, like, pretty much every game this season for us. Like, but I think there's I read another thing as well saying that, like, apparently he was about to start taking the free kicks for us because Trent had missed like fucking loads, and then it was in that game. I think Trent was just like, "Let me just take one more," and he bagged. I can't remember. It might have been the West Ham one. I think he was running up to take it, and then Trent just took it and bagged, and he's been back on free kicks since. But yeah, I think we need to just mix it up a little bit because it's not really happening right now for us, is it?
I know one thing: Hendo can never take one ever again.
Oh mate, that
one the other day, Trent laughed and something. It was bad.
Absolute piss take, mate. Absolute piss take.
Lizzie's team is Ali, Trent, Canate. A lot of Canate shouts. I'm here for it. Virgil, Robbo, Thiago, Hendo, Keita, Salah, Mane, Diaz. Yeah, that front three is everyone's front three. That is the three now. LFC wins 4-2 in regular time. Big up Liz from Florida. God, it must be early for you, Liz. Big up yourself. Lovely Florida right now. Actually, the weather ain't too bad here at the moment.
It's not too bad. I can't complain to it.
It's meant to be scorching tomorrow as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it should be a good one.
It's meant to be proper up tomorrow, which is always nice. Afternoon, gents. Big one tomorrow. Come on, you Redmen. Big up Murph 71.
Big up Murph.
Share the screen, folks. Exactly. Mohammed, on Sunday there's a Premier League games. Yeah, Sunday the Premier League games. I think I did my preview for that yesterday. Yeah, there's quite a lot of games on Sunday. Given the I don't like the FA Cup final not being at the end of the season though. It's weird.
No, it's weird. I also miss it. I don't know about you. I miss it being on the Sunday, mate. When it was just like coverage from about 12 from like,
you wake up 8 a.m. as a kid.
You wake up, it's just fucking all day, like
day stuff.
It's mad, but yeah.
We go now before we go live, you know.
Yeah. don't really feel the same, but yeah,
I
it should be.
Love it. You used to get up. You used to wake up in the morning on the weekend. You knew it was FA Cup final day.
Yeah.
You get up. You put telly on. Usually BBC One. They had all day coverage, didn't they?
Literally from like they'll do like all sorts. They'll go and talk to like the players' PE teachers from like like primary school and that. Just fucking random. Just like who the fuck's this?
They probably don't even remember it. Yes, I remember that. We always thought he was a very sporting lad. And don't know who you're talking about.
And they made them meet each other, and it's just like proper awkward. It's just like, don't remember you at all, mate. But yeah, it's not. It's kind of lost it a bit now. It's on a Saturday night, Saturday afternoon. But yeah, it's lost a bit.
It'd be 3 p.m. Sunday, and you had it all day. Then 3 p.m. was kick off. Finish at 5 p.m. Yeah, FA Cup used to be. Hopefully, they can get that magic back, but it's a proper final this weekend, no doubt about it. Yeah, it was Newcastle Savage picking stuff up. Jamie, I'm drinking Iron Brew right now. What should you guys know? Iron Brew's rank. I'm not here for Iron Brew.
No. The old one, they changed the fucking recipe. The old one, it was.
What recipe is it?
I don't know what the fuck they put in it. Because it doesn't taste like orange. I don't know what it is, but listen, it's that old one. I see you drinking Lucozade as well. The old Lucozade recipe and the old Iron Brew recipe.
Yeah, this don't taste as good as it used to.
It don't taste the same, mate. It's
used to awful. Orange Lucozade used to be the best orange flavoured drink you could buy. Now it's got a weird aftertaste to it. Because I've been drinking it for 30 years, my body's used to it.
It's used to it now.
I don't even get caffeine highs anymore. I can drink 3 cans of Monster at midnight and still fall asleep.
Oh mate, no, fuck that.
I'm all, I'm just half my blood's caffeine. Pick up Liz. Jamie, City are winning the league, but we are winning the cup treble. That's right. And it will be better than City season because we have the European Cup. Exactly. But City will try and turn that around. So don't worry about that. Divock definitely getting one more goal of the week before he goes to Italy. Definitely is. AC Milan are getting a player as well. He's got back 20 that season. You watch.
Easy.
They turned Lukaku down to buy Origi. You know that?
AC.
Yeah, AC Milan.
That's a smart move to do. It's a smart move to do. That's a very smart move. But I think AC got a good little. I know we dunked on them in the Champions League this year, but they had a good little. They gave us a good little game as well. Gave us a very good game at Anfield. So yeah, I like AC. It's going to be a good move for him.
Big up Charlie. Hope you're doing well, my man. Demo in the house. Big up yourself.
Yes, Demo, bro.
How you doing well, my man? And Jane Prince William a bit of who cares? At least it ain't Harry.
Yeah, or Andrew, but it's
like
that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
VVD, Robbo, Hendo, Thiago, Keita, Salah, Mane, Diaz. Keita for me has to start. He scored in the semi-final, obviously massively. Final against Chelsea, so Canate will deal with I'll get what you mean, Andrew. I mean, Canate. Look, every time, I don't know about you, my man, but every time I see Canate play, I want to see him play again. It's getting like that with me now. I love the bloke, and him and Virgil next season, because I do think Matic might be starting to be phased out, and I think he's going to put Canate and Virgil as his starting partnership next season because you got Virgil there, you got Canate there. You play them for about 20 games. That's
fucking scary, mate.
You're not getting past them. They're both quick. Canate is scary as hell. but with the loveliest smile.
I just don't know how someone so hench can be so fast. Like it defies fucking all logic and gravity and everything. Like it's fucking mad.
It doesn't
like
make sense, does it?
it's
like,
mad.
He's a bit like Brock Lesnar, isn't he?
Yeah, just like, it doesn't make any sense.
And moves like he's 200 pounds. You know what I mean?
It makes no sense at all, mate. But I think with Konate, a couple of his mistakes this season, I would kind of put it down to him not being in the team that much. Like it's been lapses or like him not quite keeping the offside trap. But I feel like if you play him, like you said, for 20 games, he'll improve. Like he'll improve so much. I think he's done well already to even get into this season being like second/third choice. Like it's kind of splitting hairs between him and Matip most of the time. Like I think, from next season, I want to see him play like most games in the league. I reckon.
What Klopp's done's quite good this season, though. The way he's interacted him back into the side, getting used to it. You think about it, he's played a lot of Champions League, so he played some Prem, played some Cups. So he's had a lot of experience against all different football styles.
Yeah.
And I think that's quite clever. I've just seen Savage's commenting, made me laugh. Not that one, sorry, that one. No, where is it? Oh, there it is. William needs to hand his uncle over to the bench before the cup final.
It's fucking true, mate. It's fucking true, mate.
Oh, no, in the middle. Present your uncle to the FBI.
Hey, I can't argue that.
I need an helicopter from your uncle. Yeah, he's off.
Can't argue with that one at all, mate.
Best two French centre-back signings for us. Sacco. Andrew, easy on the Sacco thing. Klopp almost left him on Alcatraz. That's not.
Yeah, that was. He was decent enough for like a very short amount of time, but yeah, you weren't it. But you saw how the levels went up pretty much as soon as we kind of started to bring, or Klopp started to bring in his own centre backs. Like, yeah, I mean,
and then he celebrated when Benteke when Palace beat us when he was on loan. So yeah,
madness.
Thiago's going to have the most incredible game tomorrow, and I can't not wait. Imagine if we had him 2 seasons earlier. Oh, I know. I just love Thiago. And we're seeing Bayern Munich Thiago now as well. That's the thing. Seeing Bayern Munich Thiago and all these salty rival fans. He's a flop. He's not that good.
I just wish he had. Imagine he had Genie's like robustness, bro. Like, and he could play. We could just play him. Right. If we could play Thiago every game, like we're at least 3 to 6 points clear of this on this title race. Like we could play him every game because he missed like 14 games for us in the middle of the season. Like it's fucking mad. And
too many. It's like I've been saying it like with Demo. I've just seen your message. I'm able to get that. Good Demo, not fully sold an Ubu yet. Oh, Demo, we'll go to with Thiago, I've been saying it for a while now. Thiago's never had a real pre-season at Liverpool yet. No. So when we bought him, he came in the middle of the pandemic. Who the hell wants to move countries then? I mean, that's the worst time. You know, brings his family over. There's no one wants to even play football. You know, no one was interested. There's no fans. It was horrible, wasn't it? It was the worst. And then last season we had the Euros where he went to Spain to play 30 minutes. So he never had a pre-season. This summer, you know, Matip had a proper pre-season this summer because he didn't have no international football. And look at the differences out of Matip. He's not been injured all season.
No, that's that. I mean, touch. I don't know. Obviously, it's got a lot to do with Konate as well. I think I saw an interview recently with Matip saying that like he's actually happy Konate's come in and kind of helped with the workload a little bit. He's not been, because if you look at the last season when after Virgil got injured, we were doing all right with Matip and Gomez. We weren't doing too bad. We were still in and around the top of the table, but it was just too many games for them. Then man had to play like every 3 days, and like Matip, as much as we love him, he's not got that in his legs anymore to play. Or he's never really had it to play twice a week. So like I think Konate coming in and being like proper cover and competition has helped him. And if we could get something like that for Thiago, where he doesn't have to play the Champions League and the league games, maybe just a 1 game a week kind of thing, then I think we can get next season a full season of Thiago fully fit. And bro, like that's scary for everyone else. That's fucking scary for everyone else.
It's like you look at Keita this season. He's really been that much injured. He hasn't really had a lot of injuries. There's been times where Klopp's just not picked him. He's just not been picked. He's been a lot fitter because he had a pre-season. I think it does help him, having a proper pre-season. And I'm hoping Thiago, they give whatever they give him Matip, and they
the asthma medicine.
Have you heard the inhaler story?
Yeah. 63% of our fucking.
I
can't hope it's true though, bro. I can't hope it's true.
Apparently, they come up with this thing that only is it 16% of the country of asthma. Saying
yeah.
It's not true. It's much higher than that because there's all different areas of asthma. I'm asthmatic. I've got my inhaler here. I'm asthmatic. I mean, but my
get you in the squad, mate. Get you in the squad for tomorrow.
My asthma's quite bad, but you can get very mild asthma where you might only need to take it once every so often and things like that. Different levels of it. And then said there was 68% of the squad that has asthma. I was like, I wouldn't be surprised. How many Olympians are asthmatic and stuff like that? You just have to make sure you tick the right box so you're not doping because it does make your lungs feel great. Especially if you're not asthmatic and you take it, you're like, whoa, I can live the house. I can live,
Listen, the game is the game, isn't it? If we're finding ways around the rules, then
if it's legal,
so be it. Exactly.
It's like when people put their tax havens and
get
away with it. It's still legal. You can't,
loopholes, mate. That's what it's all about.
You know what I mean? Kanate is built like a brick house and runs like a gazelle. He does. He's so young. Can't wait to see how he develops. This is the thing. He's only 22. I can understand what Demo's saying. I'm going to get Demo's other one in a minute. I do understand what he's saying. Quick one. Favorite ever Liverpool player. Mine is John Barnes from 87-91. He was one of the best players in the world. Mine was John Barnes because that's what my hero was. My dad is a massive Liverpool fan.
Yeah.
My dad grew up in the 70s, so he's a massive Liverpool fan. And obviously, when I was a kid, you sit down and watch what your dad's watching, don't you? And he's watching. And back then, on telly, you just had whoever was playing. There weren't so the big team.
Liverpool.
So Liverpool were on telly every single week. So sitting there with my dad watching. It was called. You remember ITV, the big match back in the day?
Yeah.
And so I sat there with my dad watching Liverpool, and then I watched John Barnes. This man with. I looked at him and thought he weren't exactly the most athletic looking footballer, but he had the smallest shorts in the world on, great legs. And he did things of football that I've never seen in my life. And I used to go out in my back garden after it and try and
do him. Yeah.
It's impossible. The man was, I can understand
why. Mate. Wizard.
People don't like Barnes for his views on everything now. I won't go into it, but yeah, I can understand he upsets some people and that, but he's kind of fucked it with a lot of people post career. But listen, as a player, no one can talk to him. No one can talk to him. No one can talk to him. It's got to be for me. It's got to be Stevie, man. Like, obviously growing up in the 90s as well, we pretty tough times for us in terms of like quality players. And I often think about what we would have been like without him, and absolutely, like we would have been irrelevant, mate. We would have been absolutely irrelevant. But another weird one as well. I think it's because I'm left-footed as well. John Arnorisa, like honestly, ridiculous left foot. Yeah, the left foot.
But yeah, it'll be one of them two for me.
He had a great left foot. My Wi-Fi is playing silly buggers. I hope we get better in a minute. Sorry, guys, my Wi-Fi is playing a bit silly buggers. It's probably the kids on all their tablets. The best African free attackers of all time, Drogba, Mane, Salah. If that's Prem, I'm with you. But if that's not Prem, you've got to have
Samuel Eto'o. Yeah.
Samuel was a G. Samuel Eto'o was just so...
ridiculous.
Probably the best African footballer at the time. He was just so good.
Done it for Barca, done it for Inter. Obviously, that Chelsea spell was a bit weird. I always forget was he at Everton as well for like half a season?
Yeah, a couple of coffee at Everton.
Yeah, that's a bit of a mad one, but yeah, for him, I've got to have him in there. Drogba, as much as I rate, and he was clutch in all those finals. I think he got like 10 goals in 10 finals or whatever. But yeah, I love it. I love Eto'o in there over him.
My internet's doing mad. You look lovely, and I look all scrambled up.
Yeah, you're looking like you're in jail or something, mate.
We'll keep going. I think you can hear me, so we'll keep going.
Yeah, all good, bro. All good.
Ebu is a baby lover.
No.
I can understand what you're saying because I can understand what you're saying. When Canate first came in to see me, he was a ball watcher. Watcher. I think that's sort of coming out of his game a little bit now, but the man's 22. I'm going to give him the benefit of that. He's 22. And look, if he's doing this at 29, then it's not worked. You know what I mean? But he's 22. If he can get that out of his game by the time he's 25, which I feel he will, he's got all the ability in the world. And look, he's got Virgil next to him. He's got no better shooter.
That's what I'm saying.
Learn off. So, Andrew, Eto has got to be in there, surely. Yeah, exactly. Eto.
Yeah,
if it is Prem, I'm with you. If it is Prem only, Andrew, I'm with you. But if it's worldwide, yes, you've got to have Eto. He was the original one. He was banging goals everywhere he went. I think Tushimeni will be an absolute monster for us next season. Andrew, don't get carried away, my man. It's not done yet. I mean, I think it will be another Momo Sissoko. Momo was a player.
He was for about a season. Maybe a bit longer actually. He was a fucking beast, bro. Like he was sick. He was unreal. And then we just randomly sold him. Like that will never really make much sense to me.
It's one of Rafa's mad moments, wasn't it?
That was a mad one. That was a mad one. That was an absolute mad one. But
the best midfield in the world. That was the song, wasn't it? Because you had Momo, we had Momo, Gerrard, Mascherano, and Alonso. Jesus.
That midfield now is like still levels in the Prem. Like that is still one of the best. Like it's nuts. And then they fucking all just went one by one.
Yeah, because Rafa went through a weird moment. I don't know what he was smoking, but he wanted Gareth Barry to Alonso. I don't know what that was about.
And then we just didn't get him. We just never got Gareth.
Gareth Barry did that massive article in the News of the World at the time.
Yeah,
he was really upset that his Liverpool transfer didn't happen. He was down in the dumps. He wanted to retire.
I never wanted him. I never ever wanted him.
No one wanted Gareth. No one. Look, we like you, but you're not James Milner.
No. Facts.
Demo, I value your opinion, but please don't compare Ibu to Lovren. Lovren gave me nightmares. Yeah, Lovren just wanted to fight people all the time, didn't he? It was a bit like Holding last night.
What a ridiculous performance, mate. Even in the first yellow card was a bit harsh, but I'm just like, bro, like, what are you doing? Like,
the ref went to him.
Yeah,
he's done that 4 times now. I've got to book you. And then after he got booked, he still did it.
He did it again. It's just I couldn't believe what I was watching, mate. Like,
man's an idiot. He's got new hair and everything. And he still looks like.
Yeah, they must have put it on too tight or something because he was moving a bit mad yesterday, mate.
Yeah, exactly. Like jam rock in the ass. That's why I want 2 centre mids in the summer. Yeah, centre mids is the. Look, I've been saying it for a while now. If we sign up Mane and Salah to brand new deals and we get 2 centre mids in and Ramsey is the right back cover for Trent, I'm
good. I'm good with that.
We don't need a lot. Traits Lovren had. He follows the ball a lot out of possession, quite a lot as well. I'll get you, Demo. I'll get you, but he's a kid. We're going to let him off a little bit. I've been beating the drum about adding 2 centre mids this summer. Yeah, we definitely need 2 centre mids. I'm with you on that. Demo,
especially if Ox is gonna be gone as well. Milner's probably not gonna play hardly any games that season either. Like,
do you reckon Milner gets a new contract?
Yeah, I think he'll get one more year. At first I was like, I'm like, you've done your bit, safe, but time to go. But
I can understand.
I can understand that. Klopp came out recently and was like, I actually can't imagine like life without Milner. He's been there from the very beginning. And I'm like, bro, if you're going, yeah, I mean, like, and like you watch like Inside Anfield and that. He's always the one in the warm up, giving the lads like fucking like, let's do this, let's press and all that. Yeah. So you can't buy that.
It's what we don't see.
Yeah, you can't buy that. So like, listen, the 100 grand a week you're on is probably gonna have to come down a little bit. But yeah, mate, you can stay for another year. I'm cool with that.
I know he's a Yorkshireman at art and he leads his club, but I think I heard him say not too long ago that Liverpool is very at his heart as well. And he's not, and I think he said he's never played for a club longer than Liverpool. So
yeah, no, we're the longest club. He's the longest he's been at a club. But like, Leeds are going down anyway. He's not gonna fuck off the Leeds this season.
He ain't going to do Championship. Yeah, I like your Leeds.
46 games, mate. 46 games a season. No.
I ain't doing that in the Championship. I'm too much. I said I wanted 2 last summer. I 1 this summer. Now it's 2 this summer and 1 next summer.
One second, mate. Still here.
When we get past Fabinho and Thiago to meet, it's like, yeah, I agree with Jammer. I do agree with him, right? And I bet Liz, that's fair. I hope he's not. And yeah, Jammer, I know you. KVJ in the house. How you doing, my friend? Yes, Jamie and Ish. If you had to pick one for our midfield for next season, Jude, Tushimeni, Gabby, or Gravenberch? Oh, Jesus Christ almighty.
One. Fucking hell.
I do like Gabby. He's a fucking player. Tchouaméni's good. Jude's great.
I'd give Jude one more. If I could guarantee no one's going to go in for Jude, I'd give him one more year at Dortmund. I'd give him one more year at Dortmund just to kind of simmer a bit longer. I like Gabby as well, but
I think he's the best out of all of them. He's got the highest.
I think he's the best, but I think for what we need next season, because I feel like we got Thiago for like maybe 2 more years max.
Right, fit straight into this team.
I take even Gravenberch or Tchouaméni for me. I think one of them. For what we need, I think we need legs in that midfield, and we need someone on that right hand side who can kind of do a bit of what Gini did, do a bit of what Hendo did a couple of years ago. But I feel like when Thiago kind of winds down, Gavi, get him in straight away.
He's going to be the next superstar. I know everyone talks about Pedri at Barcelona, but for me, I think Gavi's better, and I think Gavi's going to be the next big superstar. Out of all them players, though, they're all quality. There's not really a wrong answer here, to be fair, because they're all quality. Gravenberch is the cheapest.
Yeah.
And what
he'd be like 35.
The levels between Gravenberch, Gavi, Tchouaméni, and Jude. I don't think there's going to be much. There's not going to be much between all of them. And if I'm, at the end of the day, football is a business. Like it or not, it is a business at the end of the day. And Gravenberch, money-wise, would probably be the best. But I do love Jude. There's something about Jude Bellingham that gives me Gerrard vibes. And
yeah.
He looks like a Liverpool footballer. That's what I think.
Have you seen that video of him and Reece James talking about? I think Reece James asked him who's better out of him and Lance.
Speaking up,
he's like, bro, like, come on, there's levels, mate. There's levels to this.
And Reece his face after with the Frankie's his man.
Yeah. He's like, all right, mate, cool. For me, Jude is like ready-made Liverpool player. Like, but I think I'll give him one more year. Give him one more year in the Bundesliga, and then listen, next season or season after next, Fab, Thiago, Gavi, flipping Tchouaméni, Bellingham also choose from. Then I'm all in for that.
I forgot Liz is in the house, so when Liz is about it, it's James freaking Milner. My loves. Give Milner a 1-year deal in a coaching role, and that will do it. But Dimo's going Gavi as well. I do think Gavi's just the next superstar. Barcelona ain't sorted out his contract yet either, so keep an eye on it.
No, that's still not done.
Is it done now?
No, I don't know. I'm not sure. I thought it was done.
I don't think it's done. No, I think they're still trying to offer him a new one. Let's not forget Joe Gomez in 1920. He was class. Joe Gomez is still class now. Oh, what Joe Gomez's injury was disgustingly bad. It was
the most recent one. Yeah.
It made Virgil's look like a twisted ankle. You know what I mean? It was that bad. And I didn't expect him to play hardly any football this season, to be fair. And, let's not forget about Gomez. And Klopp ain't forgot about Gomez. I think next season you see him use all 4 centre-backs rotating next season. I think Kanate and Van Dijk might be the Premier League centre-backs.
Yeah.
And in the domestic cups, Matip and Gomez will be the centre-backs. And then he'll mix it up in the Champions League. That's how I feel.
I think he's been unlucky this season as well, because I think there's a couple times when... I think there's one time he got COVID where he would have played. Obviously, that's it. You're out for a week with that. And there's been a couple other times he's picked up like small knocks where I feel like he would have been rotated in. But yeah, I agree with what you're saying. I think next season we'll see more of all 4 of them being used a bit more. Especially if we win the Champions League, we'll win like the Super Cup and that as well, Club World Cup and all that. So yeah.
Tchouaméni this summer, June in 2023. Could you imagine?
That's what I'm trying to see there, Ali, mate.
Do Naby a new deal? Yeah, I think Naby's going to get a new deal. It makes business sense to give Naby a new deal because there is value.
I think he deserves it as well. Based on this season, I think he's actually done pretty well. To be fair, like my thing with Naby's always been, can you just get fucking on the pitch? Can you be reliable, mate? Because I know once you're there, you normally doing all right job, and he's been there when we needed him this season. So yeah. No problem with Naby.
If Naby could play 15 consecutive games in a row, he would look like a monster. I'm telling you, he would look like a monster. It must be hard playing big part all the time because you can't get your rhythm going.
You can't get in, you know that you're not going to be playing every week with that as well. So yeah.
Fabio Carvalho is good friends with Jude Bellingham. That is true.
I can't wait to see him.
Carvalho is a baller. And everyone,
I can't wait to see him.
Fans, are we playing for Fulham in the Championship? Did you watch him in the Championship? Because he was too good for the Championship.
Yeah.
He was. I know someone at Fulham as well. When Harvey Elliott was at Fulham, he's a coach at Fulham. I know. I won't say it. I won't say his name. But I do know. And what they were telling me is that they think Fabio Carvalho is already a better footballer than Harvey Elliott at this age now.
I'll go one step further. I think he's better than Curtis as well. I think next season you'll see, because there's always like in our squad or whatever, it's always like we'll take one of either Curtis or Harvey. Even if they're not going to play, we'll kind of keep one on him. I feel like Carvalho, and word to Roms as well. He's been saying this on Saints channel a lot recently. I think Carvalho will be one where it's not like you're going to be in development with like getting the cup games or anything. I think he'll be pushing that front three, or even as one of the eights next season. I think he'll be like in and around the first team pretty much straight away. Like he's a fucking joke, mate. He's ridiculous. Like what he can do with the ball.
He's going to play a lot next season. That's why he's not going out unknown. Everyone thought he'd go back into Fulham for a year and then come back the year, but he's not at Liverpool. Like, no, we want him in the squad. What makes me, because he reminds me of a young Philippe Coutinho. That's what he reminds me of. And we sold Philippe Coutinho for 145 million. Went and replenished our squad with the best keeper in the world, the best centre back in the world, and then Fabinho at the time, and Shaqiri. He did a bit. All that came under the Coutinho transfer banner, and then we go and buy a young Philippe Coutinho for 7 million. That's why that's just business.
It's just beautiful. And then they've gone and sold him now to Villa for 15. Like it's just 15 million. Mate, it's so good. Madness. Oh mate, I was crying at that. He looked so uncomfortable as well. It looked like he just didn't want to be there. Like,
and like I was tweeting him, said he looked like a receptor of a Premier League.
So proper budget, mate. So budget.
Christian Hans, is it Christian Hanslow? Is that his name?
Perslow or something like that.
Perslow, that's it. He's good at his job, though. He's good at his job. But he does
he's decent.
He does love himself, don't he? You can tell when he wakes up in the morning, he looks in the mirror and
he's like, I'm the guy.
This season is special. This squad is special. I'm embracing the moment. Big up, Liz. You're correct as well. In a perfect world, 2024-25, my mid would be Fab, Tushimeni. I know why you didn't put Tushimeni because it's hard to spell. Elliot, Jude, who's Ritz?
Oh, Florian. He's from
Florian.
Is he Leverkusen? I think he plays for. I can't remember. One of the Jones. He's decent. I thought we'll need a couple more midfielders than that, though. We need a couple more than that. That's 6. Yeah, well, I'll give me 2 more. Put 2 more in there, Edwards, and then I'll be up with that.
We put Gerrard in a frozen state and bring him back when he was 28.
We joke, but Milner will probably be on his last contract extension then. Still giving it for us, hanging on to that number 7 shirt.
Could you imagine a 27-year-old Gerrard in his team?
That's what we need. We need someone for that right hand side of midfield. Like
De Bruyne for City. De Bruyne. I don't know about you. De Bruyne just reminds me of Stevie. He plays exactly the same way.
He does. But I feel like because this has been coming from Twitter a lot recently, and people saying that like, De Bruyne's the kind of player that we think like Stevie is, and I just think Stevie's getting a lot of disrespect. Yeah, but I feel like if you put Prime Gerrard in the City team, he is doing fucking bits. Like it's good. It'd be mad.
Exactly the same as De Bruyne. He runs like De Bruyne. He passes like De Bruyne. He shoots like De Bruyne.
Neither of them are particularly quick either. Like, but when they get going and they start getting at full speed, like you cannot stop them. You cannot stop them. You cannot stop them. But yeah,
they surge.
Yeah,
surging, ain't it? More silverware. Giles, well, man. Giles, I want all the shiny trophies. Yes, we do. Let's go, Redmond. Joe Gomez is a level above either. I agree. Gomez is a great footballer. I must say injuries are setting back, but his football intelligence is already there. It's a good problem to have. If I'm honest, I don't think Chelsea hang with us in our best. No, Chelsea.
No.
Yeah. I just love Joe Gomez. He's just forgotten about because he's been injured, but he's still only 24, 25. He's got so much of a future. And he's still
I hope we don't let him go, man.
Quick as well.
Yeah.
He's still lightning quick. No, he ain't going nowhere.
I really hope we don't let him go.
Saying, 50, 60 million. I won't even take that for him.
No, because it's going to cost us the same.
Why cost 80 million?
Yeah.
Gomez is double the player of Aguirre's.
Also, we got to think as well, like as fans, like as much as we don't want to admit it, Virgil and Matip in the next 2 to 3 years they might not be they're not going to be at their best. So like in that time, we're going to have to go and fucking replace him anyway. We might as well just keep him here, give him a new contract, give him the game time he deserves, and then man, Ibra and Gomez as our centre back partnership. Like
that's a tasty centre back partnership as well, isn't it? Carvalho and Jude are not best friends. Trust me, I know personally. He does. Savage does know. Savage is from Jude's neck of the woods, and he does know him. So yeah, he has connections. He has connections. Talk on social media. To be fair, I talk to Ish on social media, but I've never met him, man. Real life.
Listen, most of the people on my Twitter feed I've not actually met before, so yeah, mate. Doesn't make a difference, mate. Doesn't make a difference.
He's not better than Curtis Love out there. We all need to stop it. Curtis has been playing big man football and pulled out, pumped the brakes on Carvalho a bit. I say he does in the Premier Central Champions League. Fair enough, Demo. Fair enough on that.
I rate Curtis as well. That's no slight on Curtis, but I think Carvalho is the truth. Like he's ridiculous.
Better than Ali's coming with violence today. He's on it. I heard 20 million to Villa. Is it done? Yeah, 15, I think, in the end.
Man,
142,
mad.
142 sold in for 15. What is going on?
That's got to be one of the worst transfers in history because did they not when he loaned him to Barca, he then knocked him out of the Champions League when they won 8-2. Like that's a madness. That's a fucking madness. Like,
do you loan Jones out next season? Someone's gonna have to go because Harvey Elliott. I can tell you right now, Harvey Elliott ain't going nowhere because when Harvey Elliott came back from that massive injury, Klopp put him straight back in the team. Klopp
because he bagged. He played. It was Cardiff in a cup, and he bagged. He bagged on his first game back, and he kind of was looking all right, and then he kind of faded off a little bit. But for me, this season was always going to be a write-off after the injury. I was just like, get yourself fit for pre-season.
Anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, I do agree. One of them will have to go out on loan. I kind of don't want Curtis to go out on loan though. Like, if he does, it's gonna have to be to a team that plays. I don't want him to go into fucking Norwich or like.
I've seen under Stevie. Stevie coached him in the academy, didn't he? So,
yeah. I wouldn't mind that. But again, I do feel like we've got to be careful with the loans sometimes because they can be like a bit counterproductive. You loan them out to a team that's getting pumped 6-0 every week or not playing good football. It's just like, you just wasted a year, haven't you?
Villa, he'll play every week at Villa. And Villa under Stevie next season, I think will be probably pretty decent. So
I'll be all right with that.
Players to Norwich. Don't loan your players to Norwich because they're not going to learn.
There's no point. There's no point.
But yeah, I think one of them might have to go if we're bringing midfielders in. But then Yox is going, so there might be room to keep. I don't know. People were saying Elliott is better than Curtis too, and look how that turned out. Just wait Elliott is better than Curtis.
I'm not sure. I don't think either of them are clear of the other one. If I'm being honest.
I think it is. Yeah.
But I do rate something about Curtis. I feel like he's been not done dirty, but I feel like he's been asked to do a different role this season. Yeah, and even like in terms of Klopp, I feel like he's been asked to do a more like withdrawn role. Because when he first came into our first team, he was taking man on, like just no fear. I feel like he's got a bit like playing within himself a little bit. But listen, I rate Curtis up. Do I think he's ever going to be our starting midfielder? Probably not. No. But again, that doesn't mean you're shit. It's not also not the worst thing in the world. Like I'll take a fucking bench role at Liverpool. Like.
Yeah.
I'll buy hand off for it. It's not the worst thing.
I think when I look at Curtis and Harvey, I think Harvey's got a higher ceiling. I think Harvey at this moment might have a higher ceiling because the way I see it, we started the season, Harvey was involved straight away.
Yeah.
And he was playing well. That triangle on the right-hand side between Trent, Harvey and Salah was doing bits.
It was cooking, mate.
And then he got injured and Klopp was in bits. I've never seen Klopp so sad.
Yeah.
When Harvey got injured. It means a lot to him. And as soon as Harvey came back from the injury, Klopp put him straight back in the team again. So that's what I'm saying. I think in Klopp's eyes, I think he
thinks that he's like
Harvey's the better player. And I wouldn't be surprised next season if Harvey starts the season, guys. I wouldn't be surprised.
I can hear it. Especially if he don't get the midfielder, if we don't get like the Shuameni on that right hand side, I can see Harvey starting. But my thing is with him, like. Obviously, this season he started on the right hand side of that midfield three, and he looked at home there. But I feel like since he's come back in, he's done a bit here, done a bit there. My only sort of criticism of Klopp as well is like with Jones and with Harvey. He's not giving them one position where it's like, this is your position, you're going to do that. We've seen Curtis on the left a little bit, Curtis on the right a little bit. Even we've seen Curtis in the front three a couple of times. It's like, I wish he would just give them a position and be like, this is your position. If you don't play there, you don't play. That's it. Done. Because I think it's stunted like development a little bit. But yeah, listen, it's a good problem to have because both of them top young talents.
I want him in the squad. I don't want either of them going anywhere. I like Curtis Jones. I've always been a Curtis Jones fan. I like what he does on the ball. I like that he's got a bit of arrogance to him, and I like that. Yeah. But what I always wanted about Curtis Jones is just to show that arrogance a bit more on the pitch. You know, think you're better than everyone else and show it because he's got good technical ability. He can dribble. He can bang in a goal. He has got a pass on him. So I think, like you say, I think sometimes Curtis just plays within himself a little bit.
Yeah.
And, if he just shows it a little bit more, he could be a player. But I wouldn't get rid of Curtis.
Started the season well as well. Because you don't remember the Porto game in the group stages. I think he got did he get 4 assists? He was involved in all 4 or all 5 of the goals. So
for some reason our fan base has to pick on a player. I don't know why.
Yeah,
we do it every single season. We have to pick on a player. Curtis is playing the end of the world. It's not really, is it?
And he's not even really played that. I don't understand it because he's not played enough for people to be like my thing this season. I'm the only player in our squad I've been like, I don't really want to see him next season. Ox, like he did well during the AFCON period, but I feel like his attitude and just little things he's done, I've just been like, nah, you don't really fit in with the rest of the squad. But other than that, mate, they play for Liverpool. I fucking love all of them. Like even when Ox is playing, I'm not gonna hold an agenda when he's on the pitch, but. Listen, they're all our players, so you got to just stick with them, man.
Demaro called Curtis giving throw away against West Brom last
night.
Yeah. He was done a carrier, so I know this is a fan base, man. That we can criticise players at times if they're not playing well, but everyone's up to criticism. But it's the bullying nature I don't like. It's the bullying nature, and there's no need for it. If Curtis has had a bad game, we can criticise it. But he still had a positive in that game. No one has a total utterly shocker most of the time. Some people have. There's always a little bit of positive of big fans, but for some reason with Curtis Jones, we don't find it. We just go, it's crap. It's just shocking.
My thing is as well is you can't be doing that before the games. If he has a shit game, fair enough, you can hammer him afterwards till the cows come home. But I don't want to see the lineup come out and people to be like, oh shit, why is he starting? He's shit. I just fucking.
That's the game over with,
yeah. Just kind of go with it until we don't see them. We don't see them all week, do we? So what the fuck do we know?
Do these Liverpool fans as well say that? Not remember that we used to have Igor Biscan in midfield. Because Stevie.
Mate, those days, man.
Stevie was there. Because Stevie was there. It was just like it didn't.
He's just wiping everyone's ass. Wiping everyone's ass, mate. It's just mad.
We started midfield with Igor Biscan, for goodness sake. And Bruno Shayru. So let's not get on.
I forgot about Bruno Shayru. That's a blast on the past, mate.
Bruno Shayru, yeah. We should have got his brother Benoit, who was far better.
Yeah. I know he made a mistake though. He probably meant to get him. He just all right, you'll do, mate.
Oh shit, we got the wrong one when he came up to Melwood that day. And Melwood, was like,
oh mate,
Benoit, not Bruno. And then he had to pick him up. Oh yeah. I meant Benoit.
One of the best young talents.
He reminds me of Zidane, does Bruno.
Jesus Christ, man. We've come a long way, bro. Come a long way.
Exactly. That's why I always say to Liverpool fans who keep moaning about everything, just go back 10 years ago. Just go back 10 years. It ain't long ago, and look how far we've come. It's not like City. They can spend £100 million power that doesn't work, and then they just go and buy another one.
But do it all over again.
Who else can do that? No one. Can't we sell Ox and Taki and keep Elliott and Jones? Yeah, I think Taki and Ox will go.
I like Taki, but I also think there's nothing wrong with being like, yeah, cool. You done your thing for 2 years.
Thank you very much.
Bought you for 7, sell you for 15. Shake hands, keep it moving. It's just there's nothing wrong with that at all. But I got a lot of time for Taki, man. But if he's not going to get any game time, then like I said, keep it moving. We'll get money for him as well. Ox, I think, Ox's time's done. But again, been a good servant. Done your thing.
Ox was great when he came into Liverpool. Everyone forgets he got 12 goals that season. Banged goals against City for fun. Looked fantastic. Got his knee injury, and unfortunately, while he was that injured, Liverpool involved. They got
exactly.
Better, the team got better, and he just couldn't get back in. Sad, but it doesn't mean he's not a good player. But
I see Divo's in there with the tacky defense straight away, mate.
Yeah,
Straight away.
And in Taki, it's blasphemous. There you go. Big up, Devo. Afternoon, FC Aaron, you my friend. Simicast has been outstanding this season when played. Simicast has been a baller. And Juventus with their 11 million bids can go away, by the way.
Was that serious? I thought that was a joke. We signed him for like 12. Like he's definitely not gone down in value. That's a piss take.
Take that one away at the beginning and put like a 3 at least, and then you might think about it. You know what I mean? We got the best deputised left back in the league.
Yeah.
Personally, I think we've got the best when he's on form. Robbo for me is the best left back. I'd have him over Cancelo, so I just think Robbo's just a little bit, because he's Scottish and British.
He's got that kind of dog in him.
People don't want to pick him up because Cancelo's European. He looks great, good-looking fella, and all this.
Also, like Robbo's not always that easy. He's kind of like he'll bulldoze his way through players, whereas Cancelo will like kind of pass it around a little bit. Both are just as effective as the other one for being real. And Cancelo's a fucking right back, so he's not even a left back. So yeah,
Cancelo's just a very good footballer. I mean,
yeah. He can play DM.
Yeah, Robbo's just an out-and-out left back, and he's great at it. And then we got a great one in bloody in Simi. Simi's if Simi had to play a whole season because Robbo had a serious injury, I wouldn't be worried at all.
Nah.
Andrew, I agree. We have great squad depth. We do now, no doubt about it. Jamie, our midfield next season: Fab, Thiago, Tushimeni, Hendo, Naby, Milner, Harvey, Carvalho, and I will loan Curtis. We'll loan Curtis and sell Ox. Quite tasty midfield.
I'm kind of alright at that still. I'm still unsure. We spoke about this already. I'm still unsure about loaning Curtis out. But
yeah, don't feel right about it, does it?
Yeah.
Right. And I think Klopp rates him as well because he's in the squad around the squad. So
got a couple games recently as well.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think Klopp will want to loan him. Taki's going to leave Liverpool with all the trophies and hardly any games. Absolute legend, Scout Samurai. Yeah, I mean, look, Taki, I do think it was a bit out of order that Taki didn't get any minutes in the final, considering he got us. Klopp was like, Taki, I know what you've done. You've done your job. You've got us to the final. I love you. You'll always be respected, but you're not playing.
You hold that fucking bench, bro. Yeah, I'm not with the sentiment thing. Like, where would he have gotten? His minutes is he getting?
I don't think he could have got on. The thing is, though, because the game did go. If we were winning 2-0.
By all means, bring him on. Yeah.
15 minutes left or something like that. We're winning 2-0. It's comfortable. Then he could have come on. But it's Chelsea Football Club. It's a final.
It was 0-0 as well. Like we're not going to bring on Salah and bring Taki on. Like it's not happening, is it? It's not happening.
But you need players like Taki. That's how you get into all these cup finals. These fringe players like Taki do it when they come in. And Origi. These players you need. I think Taki would be happier on the team. He starts with, I love Taki and I hope he does all the best wherever he goes. I mean, Premier League sides with Simicast starting quite a lot, I think.
I actually had this conversation with someone the other day.
If
everyone bar us in City and maybe Chelsea if Chilwell's fit, everyone else he starts with.
Because he's better than Alonso.
Yeah, 100%. I think City starts for every team in the league.
He's better than Zinchenko at Man City.
Yeah.
Because he's not really a left back, is he? More of a midfielder. But Cancelo plays left back, so Cancelo weren't about. So, the other day when no Walker, Cancelo plays right back. Simicast would have played left back.
Left back, easy. Better than Tierney at Arsenal, I think. And then, other than that, I think I was chatting to my mate about this the other day. There's not actually that many good left backs in the league. Like, we were trying to think of our top 5. Obviously, I had Robbo and Simicast in there. Cucurella from Brighton, and then other than that, you're scraping the barrel, mate. You're scraping the barrel big time. Like, there's not many about.
I'll tell you what, who he's better at, and that's Mendy at Real Madrid. Jesus Christ,
he's
bad.
Dog shit, bro. Dog shit.
The worst left backs I've seen at an elite football club.
It's mad.
He's like 5'1" as well. He's terrible. Andrew said, imagine Divock's overhead kick tomorrow wins the FA Cup or actually saves that for the Champions League final. Do it for both. Why not? I'm here for it. I'm telling you, Divock's got something to say till the end of the season. He's got to do.
I will get Divock's name tattooed on my chest, right? If he bags it, if he bags one of his hand.
Is it impossible not to love Divock?
You can't. Even I know non-Liverpool fans are like, yeah, he's clutch. I do quite like him. He's just a fucking cool bastard, isn't he? So like,
he's a really nice guy as well.
Yeah. Obviously, done that thing. He set up that thing for like a scholarship for kids in Liverpool as well. Doesn't have to do. He's not a scout, so doesn't have to do that. But bro, he's a top. Listen, like Divot's one of those. He's welcome back at the club at any time. Like he's ingrained in our history, bro.
He'll have to come and open his statue, though, won't he? So.
Yeah. Helicopter as well.
Bring big Divock in.
Oh, mate.
The thing with Div as well, what we're doing with Divock as well, not like what Man United did with Lingard and totally ignored he was a Man United player in their final home game of the season. That's so disrespectful. Yeah,
he's definitely getting.
Origi will get a lack of honor. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
What they did to Lingard at United was disgusting. That was.
But he turned into a little snake though, didn't he? With Paul Scholes coming out and telling all the secrets that Lingard's been telling him. So I think after that they were just like, yeah, cool.
Yeah, I think
See you later, bro.
Lingard and Rashford were the ones telling the newspapers.
Yeah.
Rashford's like, look, I can say anything because I'm in the good books because I'm feeding the kids of the country.
Yeah. You're on your own, bro.
I tell you, Lingard, and you go and tell the papers what I know. One thing I say about Taki is TV does not do justice. Watching him live on the ball is about it seriously. But if he does move, there's plenty of teams he can play. But I think Taki's a technically good footballer. Let's not forget he put that dike on his arse.
Yeah.
Who's done that?
Oh mate, that game was peak as well, man.
Yeah.
I know he won that one. We were proper in the game.
If Leeds stay up, I can see Taki at Leeds with Jesse Marsh.
Because he's managed him before, hasn't he?
Yeah. I could see.
Yeah, so I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah, we'll have Rafinha.
Rafinha, Taki plus 20 mil for Rafinha. Yeah, all day long, mate.
Job done. Keita, Hendo, Thiago will have to start in the middle. I love Millie and Jones, etc. But we need to start off well. Yeah, that'd be the moment.
Yeah, I hear that.
Aaron, start for everyone apart from Chelsea. Free Tony. All hail Liverpool. All hail Lord Divock Origi. Exactly. Hit like and subscribe, Bill. Yes, guys. There's 24 of you in here right now. Big up to all of you. Make sure you hit the like button as well. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I think, some people have subscribed. Big up to you guys who have subscribed while we've been live. I am now on 940 subs. Big up to everyone.
Let's get that to 1,000 ASAP, mate.
60 to the K. I mean, I ain't stopped. I do I'm 7 days a week at the moment. I'm just grinding my way.
That's what it's all about, mate. It'll work great. Big up yourself, man.
Kovacic is back apparently. That's big for Chelsea. Right, guys, we're going to finish up here by picking the team. Me and Ish are going to pick the team right now. Right, share the screen. Right, here we go. Let's pick this team, Ish. Let's pick this team. Lovely advert of Uncharted right there. Shit film, by the way. Don't watch it. Right, it's not like the game. So
they're not. Say no more.
Right. Allison in goal.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, Kelleher. I love Kelleher as a number 2. We're going to have a problem in a couple of years' time with Kelleher because I don't think he'll want to be a number 2 forever.
No, but again, we've got to just manage it. Give him the proper, like, all the cup games, or give him all the cup games, and then you just be like, listen, take that. Allison will be here for like another 3-4 years, and then even by then he'll still be like 25. Like he's still got 10 years, so yeah.
He's a good goalkeeper. I really like him.
It's quality, mate.
We're going to right back. We're going Trentish.
For me, yeah, it's got to be Trent, man. Got to be Trent. Can't mess about with this. It's a final, even though Trent's not been top form, but yeah.
Oh, Virgil gone right back in. Sorry, I pressed the wrong one. What?
Mate, Virgil at right back.
No one saw that.
That'd be scary, mate.
No one saw that. Yeah, Virgil at right back. Can you imagine? Right now we'll have Trent at right back. Centre back. Who are we going centre back? Ish. Who you fancying?
My heart's saying Ibu, but I do think Matip will start.
Yeah, Matip.
I
mean, there's not really a wrong.
I'm not upset with either, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not really upset with either.
Virgil, man, I've got a video coming out about Virgil next week because, I think people need to start respecting this man a little bit more because I know people say he hasn't had a great season, right? He's not had a great season. He's not the Virgil of old. But my God, you take Virgil out of a lot of these games, we're not second in the league. I'm telling you right.
No, definitely not. Also, like, we're comparing him against being literal perfection in 18-19. Like, he was actually the perfect defender. Like,
is that
even if he dropped off 5%? Yeah.
That
But
is
yeah,
the
I was gonna.
season I've ever seen from a defender in my
It's
life.
mad. It's mad. Like, you could not get past him.
Do that every year. No. Zevo Genius, big up yourself, Chelsea fan here. I see it on the picture, my man. Big yourself up. Hope you're doing well. Ali, Trent, Matip, Van Dijk, Simmercat, Hendo, Thiago, Naby, Salamani, Diaz. Ali, Trent, Robbo, Canati, Van Dijk, Thiago, Hendo, Keita, Diaz, Mane, Salah. Silver. Oh, Zevo, you just come in. You just come in.
Behave yourself for that one, mate. Behave yourself for that one.
You dropped that, my man. Jay, bless up. Jay and Ish, what you men doing before the game? So Saturday, I'm waking up with the family. Tomorrow, so we're waking up with the family, having some breakfast, getting dressed, and we're going around the social club just around the corner for me, sinking a few jars. Then coming home, I'm putting the power button on the computer, sticking the watch along on, and I'm going live watching the final. That is my day.
Love that, bro.
That is my day tomorrow. The game on ITV, I think it's BBC and BT Sport.
Is it BT Sport as well? I thought it was ITV, bro. But I'm not even sure.
I don't even know anymore.
I'm not even sure.
It's definitely on BT Sport because they have the FA Cup. Do they share it with ITV or BBC? I know one of them share it. I know it's on one of them.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not even sure.
And on BT. So if it's on BBC One, I'd watch it on BBC One because you've got no adverts.
Yeah. That's much better.
And I don't have to listen to Steve McMahon. Good people. Newspapers were talking about dribbling past Van Dijk. When was the last time they were talking about defender like that? I've got to tell you who they were. The Crystal Palace player. They brought it up the other day. Is it Gooey?
Oh yeah. He's
only been dribbled past once this season. If Fabinho out, guys. Quality. Yeah, Fabinho's out. Zevo, he's out, my man. You two, Liz. Ali Gomez, Matip, Virgil, Robbo, Hendo, Naby, Thiago, Diaz, Mane, Salah. BBC Two, it should be on BBC Two.
That's a bit of a left field one, mate. That's like songs of praise. That's like songs of praise on that. That's a bit mad.
The only good program I've ever seen on BBC Two is Top Gear, and I mean, old Top Gear.
Oh, that's proper, with like what's his name?
Hammond and that.
Yeah.
Now, guy is a Chelsea player. Defo BBC, they've been dropping traders because of Sunday, and the ladies' finals on Sunday, isn't it? Yeah, BBC One.
That'll be a good one.
I'll watch it on BBC then. Be better on BBC. Hopefully, Capo reacts in the house. Hopefully, Liverpool and Arsenal win this weekend. Need that Chelsea and Tottenham pain coming from an Arsenal fan. Capo, I hear you, my man. I hear you. I feel you as well. Fabinho must likely back for Champions League final. Yeah.
I've literally just read now they're saying he's definitely back. Klopp said, I think he had his presser during this stream, saying he'll definitely be back for the Champions League final.
Well,
but yeah,
he takes games, don't he? So I think Fabinho isn't great, but he's been running streak for the last couple of games. He has. That's why it's not a blessing because he's injured, but he would have played this weekend with that injury, and sort of glad he's not in a way. Left back, I don't know about you, Ish. I can't not pick Andy Robinson in a final.
No, I'm with you on that, bro. Like, as much as he's not been, to be fair, it's only been like the last 2-3 games. Before that, I think he was back to his like very, very, very best. So yeah, for me, Robert all day. Robert all day long.
Got to play in the final, ain't he? Hendo in the 6, as we said. Thiago on the left of him. Keita on the right. That's a bloody good midfield.
Listen,
Hendo would come down here. Thiago would come inside a bit, and Kate would try and get in these.
Just get in as that's weird. I'm good with that midfield, man. I'm good with that midfield. I'd obviously rather Cover was injured, but I still think we got enough. I still think we got enough in there.
I agree. Sadio Mane, Liverpool's best number 9 there, in my opinion. That's the player.
Facts.
He's just doing bits at the moment. He scored a header from his abs the other day. I mean, the man's just doing.
He had no right to, because I correct me if I'm wrong, bro, but like I don't even think that ball was aimed for him because it was dropped behind. No, who was behind him? Someone was behind him?
I can't remember.
It was Salah.
I remember Tyrone Mings gave Diaz about 5 yards to cross it.
Oh, mate, I think Tyrone Mings is one of the worst centre backs in the league. Like,
Don't get Savage
I've been
started.
onto him.
Savage hates the man with a passion.
I've been onto him for so long. Like every time I watch him play, he's in there for left-footed attacks, and because he's fucking 6'4", that's it. Like he's dead food, bro. Like if he gets into the World Cup squad ahead of like Gomez, for example, then I know that Southgate's just he's not on anything serious at all. But
no,
yeah, man, don't rate him. Do not rate him.
Not at all. This man plays like everything at this moment.
Yeah,
he's the best. I think our best definitely our best January transfer signing since Luis Suarez. No doubt about it.
Better than Van Dijk, you reckon?
Ooh, that's a good
better than Van Dijk. That's always what I think of.
I keep forgetting Van Dijk was a January signing.
We should have had him in like the summer before that,
yeah,
but obviously we dropped the ball there. We dropped the ball. We got caught. That's the worst thing about it. We got caught. But
the players we bought in January: Van Dijk, Diaz, Suarez.
You've got some good Jan signings, you know. Sturridge was a Jan signing as well.
Sturridge and Coutinho.
Yeah. Mad.
Players. You can definitely buy in January if you get the right price, no doubt about it. And then on the right hand side, I said yesterday on Saints, I'll drop Salah. But
you know what? I think we were the only ones who were saying it. You know, this is my thing. Right? Obviously, he's going to start in it. That was a bit of tongue in cheek.
It's a bit flippant. Yeah.
Listen, we can't keep just fucking wiping this guy's ass on the pitch for 90 minutes and letting him just get away with dropping like stinkers. Basically, like I love Salah. This is no agenda. This is not me saying don't give him a contract or anything like that. But you've got to just call a spade a spade. Like he's not been playing well, really. Bar the Man United game for the last 2 or 3 months. So like, and what's annoying as well is that he's never subbed off. If he starts, he's more than likely going to play the full 90 or play like 85. That's the thing. Look at the Carabao Cup final as well. Like Mane was having a better game than him. He was hooked. I'm pretty sure Diaz got hooked as well. Salah was just on for the pens. That was kind of my thinking behind it. But listen, I think tomorrow if he starts shit and he gets to the hour mark, get his ass off. Get him off, like no questions asked.
He doesn't do well against Chelsea usually either, does he? So
he scored bangers against them, but it's not consistent. Yeah.
Exactly. But I think Mo, he's had a bit of a rest this week. He only played a few minutes against Villa, so hopefully we get a pissed off Mo. I want to see a pissed off Mo. I want to see what I want Mo to do on Saturday. What De Bruyne did to Wolves the other day.
Yeah.
Because I said it. I did the Wolves watch along, and
I caught some of that.
Wolves. Well, I don't even think Wolves played that badly in that game either.
Actually, they played all right.
Kevin De Bruyne just destroyed them in 23 minutes.
Oh, mate.
Salah has the same capacity to do that as well. He has the same ability to do that, and I just want to hopefully. But I will say with Mo, he's got a lot on his shoulders. I mean, this contracts thing, it's annoying, and I don't know what the truth about it is, and I think that's the annoying thing. And he lost the AFCON final, which must have hurt. Let's be fair.
Yeah.
And then he lost the World Cup qualifier against Senegal as well, and he must be thinking.
And it's like your mate as well. Your mate as well has fucking dunked on you twice, and then gone back. You got to go back and train with him, and now he's having a better second half of the season, is he? But
yeah,
listen, Mo talks a lot as well, innit? Like he likes to say that he's the best a lot. Just all I'm saying is just rise up, yeah. Show me that you can actually like carry this team. Like, just do it, mate. You're up against fucking Alonso tomorrow. Like, I'm trying to see you like really win your individual battles. Try and control the ball.
He should be ripping Alonso.
He should be feasting, bro. It should be light work for him. But anyway, we'll talk after the game, I'm sure, innit? But
this is our team, guys. The FA Cup final tomorrow. So Alisson in goal, Trent, Matic, Virgil, Robbo, Henderson in the 6, Keita, Thiago, Luis Diaz, Mane, Salah. That's an exceptional 11. Exceptional 11. So we'll get to the scores now, guys. Get your scores in the chat. Ish, what are you going for, my man?
I'm going for 2-1 in extra time. And I'm going for who's getting a winner for us? Divock off the bench getting a winner.
Big Div with the winner.
Yeah.
Zivo, Capo Reacts want to dish you, but an Arsenal fan, you've gone through it.
Oh no, don't allow him, mate. Keep on his neck, mate. Keep on his neck.
Hopefully, yeah, he might be one of them good Arsenal fans. Like the good Arsenal fans I'm all right with. The ones that think Arsenal for the last 4 games were prime. They were going on about that they were prime bloody Barcelona 2011. It's like no, you and the reaction last night to losing, like they played well and got robbed. They
got well. Fucking listen. They even before the red card, Spurs were the better team. Like they could have no arguments whatsoever with that one. Whatsoever.
I mean, Arsenal it's still in their hands. Arsenal top 4 is still in their hands. They're a point clear. So they just need to win their 2 games. But away to Newcastle's going to be tricky.
And they got Everton last day as well. If they need 3 points, that's going to be a sticky one.
Yeah, and at the same time, I would never put money on Tottenham to win any games because I don't trust them.
Yes, yeah. No, I hear that, but they've got fucking Burnley and Norwich. Like, if they can't win those 2 games, then
if they can't win, they don't deserve it, do they? Any truth that Tuchel come to Liverpool Echo reporting we won't get any new midfielder this summer. Arsenal shit. Yeah, look, with the Echo, I love the Echo. It's a great newspaper. Don't get me wrong, but they get a lot wrong. They said we would never get Thiago as well, and.
But I do feel like the club sometimes will feed out bullshit.
I think the club feeds stuff to the Echo to put.
Yeah.
Because we do a lot undercover, don't we? We do a lot undercover. Chelsea signing Perisic. Thoughts?
He's good, but that's about 5 years too late, really, isn't it? Like,
yeah, that's what I'd have thought. I'd have thought that just a bit late on signing him. What do you men think is a realistic summer transfer for us? I do think Tuchel is realistic. I know Monaco are asking for 70 million, but we'll Julian Walton are great at negotiating prices.
We'll get that down.
We'll just pay a £5 a week, at the door.
Proper Klarna, mate. We'll be paying that £5 until like 2030 as well. It's madness.
Yeah, that's. I think that's what we're doing. I do think it's a realistic target for Liverpool, and we're at that level now. We only need 1 or 2 players in. We don't need bundles to transfer. In now, we've got the squad. We just need to ship out some deadwood, and then bring in 2.
Just bring in a couple.
And that's like every season. Once people get stuck, you take them out, you bring 2 in. A bit like Man United did back in the day with Ferguson. That's what they did. They got the squad. Then 1 or 2 every season just to freshen it up.
Just freshen things up. Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying.
Right, let's get through his comments, then we'll go get out of here. We've got to start strong, keep a strong tempo in the game that we do. We can't let Chelsea start the strongest because we've got to get on top of them. Salah has to turn up tomorrow. He certainly does. Tom is in the house, yourself. Big up, Jamie. If D Sturridge is still in the squad, he will be chipping in goals injury free, I reckon, because the medics are better now and well equipped. Yeah, I think Sturridge. I love Sturridge.
I was glad to see him. I'm also more glad to see him fucking playing on Australia now, mate. He's definitely good enough to be like
it's just
bottom half Prem team at least. But yeah, it's fitness, and I'm guessing.
I always said a fit Daniel Sturridge was better than Harry Kane. I always said it.
Yeah.
I fit Daniel Sturridge as a better footballer than Harry Kane. He was a great finisher. I mean, that season with him and Suarez when they were competing for the top goal scorer.
Madness.
And the goals he would get. He's a great player. He's just injured a bit. Hendo long-term position. Yeah, I think Hendo long-term is number 6. He ain't got the legs to go box to box anymore.
No. That's what I say.
Big up Matt in the house. How you doing, my friend?
Big up, bro.
3-1, second of third. Big up, Jay. It's definitely happening. It's classic Liverpool, isn't it? Knows we won't be signing new players. It's not the plans unless something may change. It annoys me so much. Yeah, and then all of a sudden, we buy 3 players. It's always the way. Liverpool like to play under a cloud. That's why Fabrizio Romano never has any Liverpool news.
No,
he doesn't do anything.
Or he'll give the news that's out already. It's like, bro, like, all right, nice one, mate.
Happy merchant. That's all.
Yeah.
I can't stand Fabrizio Romano. Grish Carlin said that right back Calvin Ramsey is a done deal. Yeah, that's basically done. That's an easy deal to do. That it's 4 million in Liverpool, but Fabio will be announced as our first summer sign. Also, he said Tuchel parents choice now. So with Tuchel, I think Real Madrid are really interested in him, but I don't think Real Madrid want a midfielder this summer. They got Camavinga there.
Camavinga, I'm
fantastic.
So gutted with him. Bro, he went for 35 M's. Like, he is ridiculous. Like, I love him. I wanted him before he went to Madrid.
And if you notice, in every game for Real Madrid in the Champions League, so far, Real Madrid have been losing every single game.
Comes on, changes the game. I don't know why it doesn't. To be fair, I hope you don't fucking start against us. But yeah, different gravy, mate.
Yeah. So I think Madrid are after a striker. So, you know, I think, they got Mbappe and all that, but Mbappe might be staying at PSG, so it's a mad one. That decides if we signs him. A lot of players get their parents or agents get the money in the family. Yeah, the parents have so much say now. If that was my parents, I'd go, shut up, I'm a grown man.
I'm 25, man. Let me do it. Let me do what I want.
Studge was lethal in front of the day. Certainly was, Jack. I absolutely love Sturridge. Absolutely loved him. He had a good partnership with Coutinho as well.
Yeah.
Great finisher, poor injuries. He's no longer playing in Australia.
Oh, is he not even playing in Australia?
He lives in Hollywood, don't he? Does he live in Hollywood? He's got
I don't even know these days.
His dog went missing, didn't it? His dog went missing.
Oh yeah, Lossy dog. That was like peak lockdown, wasn't it? Oh,
yeah, and they found him, and he gave someone a really nice reward for it.
Apparently, he didn't. The guy came out and said he didn't actually pay him. He tried to sue him.
Did he not give him the money?
Yeah, he didn't pay him up. Yeah.
Big game for Endo tomorrow. That's playing the 6. Yeah, big game, Jack. I think Endo would be good tomorrow, Jack. I really do. He's a good professional. If there's any one member of our squad that can come in, I will trust it. He's Endo, to be fair, and Milner. Them two, I really will trust them. Grizz Carlin's our Fab Romano.
Yeah, he is. Big up, Grizz, man.
I like Grizz. Grizz is a great fella. Grizz does actually know some stuff. He has got people that tell him stuff and stuff. He's quite known around, isn't he? When I say it's Tuchman's parents' choice, I mean like it's his parents' choice. Whether we sign him or not, personal terms already agreed with Monaco. After Tuchman, I'll tell him where to go. I'm 21. You know.
Yeah, let me. I've got this.
Don't worry, I'll fax some money home. Don't worry about it. I'll see you're all right.
Oh, God.
If we only sign Carvalho, Ramsey, and Tuchman, is that good enough window, lads? Yeah.
I'm happy with that. As long as we get.
If Salah and Mane sign as well, we're good to go. We go to war with Man City next season. Simple as that.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen. Right, guys, thanks for everyone coming in today. Ish, thanks for coming in, my man.
No problem, bro. No problem.
Stuff. I'm looking forward to the final now. And yeah, guys, so I've got my watch along tomorrow. I think kickoff's at 4:45, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I've got a ticket to the game, so we got to get there. I'm going to be there fucking early tomorrow, but it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one.
Get on it a bit. Have a good one, my man. Have a good one, yeah? Have a good day tomorrow. The sun should be out, shining on you. Get that on your back.
Need that fucking win, mate. Fucking win.
Have a good one. And I'm doing a post-match calling show after, so if you wanted to come in after or anything like that, if you're saying. But yeah, guys, so back tomorrow, 4:15. 5 for this. What is it? 4:15? Yeah, it's 4:45 kickoff. So 4:15. I'll be live, guys, tomorrow for the watch along, guys. So make sure you come in. It's going to be a great one. I can't wait. Big Jamie and Ish, big up Savage. As Degeneration Ish have a YouTube channel. You're in with Saint, aren't you?
I'm in with Saint. Yeah, I've got a new Instagram channel as well, which is in the description. It's called The Equalizer. So yeah, hit me up on Insta and then Twitter as well for Degeneration Ish. But yeah, big up yourself, Tony, man. Big up
Ish as always. And yeah, you can catch Ish and Roms on Saint LFC TV. So go over there, guys, and give them a sub as well. Great guys, massive Liverpool fans. We all look after each other in this community. Matthew, you're back. Matthew, I'm glad you're back, my man, but we're finishing. Thanks for coming back, Matthew, but I'm just finishing now. So 4:15 tomorrow, guys. FA Cup final on the watch along. It's going to be good. Make sure you're all coming in and get your drinks, snacks, and seatbelt in, guys. It's going to be a good one. From me, from Ish, good luck to all of you guys. You never walk alone.